Alright, kids, we're live. What the fuck did...
Woohoo, finally we're live. Sorry we're late, it's James's fault.
Yeah.
Josh decided to sleep in.
Yeah, Josh,
No.
I can't believe you slept in.
Even if I did sleep in, would have still been sat here till midnight waiting for James to play stupid game in ears, dude.
Just, you
No,
may as well have slept in until midnight at this point.
I only cooked my food because no one was on.
Also, how does the audio sound? I can't be asked to do a check. Got lazy, you know. So what map are we doing? Then we're doing that map, so I need this.
Yeah,
Everyone sounds fine on the stream.
Starting with challenge brain, let's go.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but starting with challenge is the most boring thing to exist. So why would we do that?
Down. Why not?
Because they're shit.
And I didn't finish my game, but I started because I'm a gentleman.
No. You started because Josh will come to your house and kill you.
No.
Literally the case. I am well known for turning up at university accommodations and murdering people.
Hey James, what I might use Frenzy Guard.
You might use what?
Actually, no, I'm gonna use Ring of Fire because there's a big boss and he's a pain in my ass.
I'm gonna keep with my shotgun Tesla stun. I tried to experiment, but then my guns are just I'm turning that off.
Alright, so my GPU isn't maxed out, that's good. I don't like it when my GPU is maxed out, it's scary.
I tried to experiment, but I never get as many kills as I do when I use shotguns, so I'm just gonna keep using shotguns.
Are you using a shotgun, James?
Yes.
Stop.
No. You stop.
Suck.
No, you swallow.
Have I?
Exactly.
Wait, I think I got fucking... where is it?
Also, your boy got 3 wins in Fortnite tonight. Don't gasp all at once.
Don't gas.
You play Fortnite.
Ah, there we go. Got fucking motion blur.
Also, I played Fortnite. Does it reset to round 1 once you enter the teleporter?
No.
Wait, it says...
Right, look how fast I spin.
That's really bad, Josh. Not even spinning. You're just going...
Man, look how fast I spin.
Wow, James is spinning so fast and walking forward so accurately that like, he's not even spinning. So are we seeing how long we can stay to get points in? Because that's what I normally do.
I don't know.
I just stay here until we can't survive anymore, which is like...
You can get used to using the highest sensitivity, that's going to be really good, because you can just move the fastest then.
Well, that's what I like about mouse and keyboard.
But a less precise, though, think about it.
Excuse me.
Not necessarily, once I'm used to it, then I'll be like really good.
If I was you, I would put it to like 10 or something.
Yeah, but you're not me, so...
It's true, Josh is not you.
What you had it before was too fast. Never mind what you have it now.
If you were me, then you'd be like intelligent.
Josh, your speed was too fast last time. What the fuck is it now?
Not bad. It's slightly lower than the highest it could be.
I'm right for the portal, by the way.
I said no.
Well, if it wasn't good to don't reset them, this is just getting us less points in the long run. If it's gonna stay around 6
infinitely spawn you actually get more points.
No, because we'll get to round 50 and we'll have like two grand because, well, about 5 grand.
No,
we'll give you the impression that the round reset once we went through the teleporters.
The round and the points don't reset, it just stays the same. The other thing that
you know you've played this map before. It just takes you to a different area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but the rounds just kept going by so fast. Like, I can guarantee by round 7 we would have less money. We'd have less money if we stay in there than if we go out here. And it's all about the start, isn't it, guys? Oh. This Yu-Gi-Oh music's epic.
The James left us. He has.
It's fine.
Us.
What pussy?
True.
Look, Josh, it's not even gonna
You
influence
are
spawn,
what
by
you-
the way.
You are what you eat.
So we
Dude, I
may
am
as
what
well
I
go
eat,
in this
Brian.
area because it stopped doing the thing.
Mm,
When you
Right,
go
stay
through
where you
the
are.
portal, it stops
pussy.
it.
I'm sorry for getting us more money, guys. Forgive me.
I'll kill you.
I have the most money.
I had a fair amount, but then I bought a Juggernaut.
You go what?
Guys,
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Whoa, not the N-word.
I didn't even say
Racist,
fuck.
Brian.
Fine.
Racist.
Jugger, James's favourite word. Ah, there we go.
What, mummy milk?
Are you a
Jugger, choo choo. I'm a train bitch.
Jugger? I like drugs.
That is true. I'll also accept that.
I can testify.
It's just a shame that the drugs that I actually like is just like paracetamol.
Oh my god.
Would have had some cowpot right now.
Doesn't taste that good though.
Cowpot?
No, I think
No,
You're
it's
smoking me. Of course it tastes good.
You want some of this, buddy? Those what's it called?
Ibuprofen.
Oh yeah, the sugar coated ibuprofen. If I was a drug dealer, that would be my favourite.
Based.
You just say so nice. Scrumptious.
James.
Yes.
Yesterday I had it was one of the hardest things I ever did. You know when we were arguing a bit about like America and whatnot? And she was like, Native Americans or whatever she was saying. And she kept like, oh yeah, there was like thousands slaughtered in this thing. There was literally like, I found it so difficult to not say based.
Wait, what were we on about?
Racial said not speed base.
She was saying like slander against Great Britain and white people. So obviously we had to do something about that. So we roasted American history and the Native Americans.
Well, I couldn't because I didn't have much. But I did some research last night though, Josh, and I did figure
Yeah.
about a bit by myself.
Hmm.
I learned that
You
Joe
like-
Biden was an awful strategist.
Oh shit.
And that the only reason they won was because their French strategy actually won them the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also turned out that because of his indecisiveness, he lost like
Why
5
are they
key
killing me?
strategic points just because he couldn't make a decision. And like those countless times he got his army into a position where if Britain
James, open this
attacked,
fucking
they'd just
door.
outright
Oh,
lose.
someone else.
Yeah.
You opened it, bitch.
I've opened 3 doors.
There was like many times they were really saved by like absolute, like there was this one
Josh,
chance
could you
they
open
got
this door?
like, I think it was near New York, they got like absolutely cornered on this island, and the only reason they managed to escape was because like a really thick fog like
Dude,
just
fuck
settled
off,
in the
I'll sort
area,
something out.
and they were able to escape.
They've got plot armor, that's what it is. Own it.
Literally. God was literally on their side.
Nah, I don't think so.
There's no other way you beat the British Empire, Ryan.
And I'm just looking at something. Oh.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's just
ignore
fate,
the
right?
stuff that pops up on my stream.
Just fate. I also learned that we had some bad generals as well, who lost us
Yeah.
the war.
Ow.
We also like outsourced our generals, didn't we? To like, was it the Palm?
Yep.
H. Some I don't know what they were called, but yeah, it was like a Prussian fighting group, wasn't it? Like it wasn't.
Yeah. And then they couldn't even speak English. Oh god. That's the worst bit about it all. Gonna hide and at least make them speak English.
You know what I really dislike though?
Native Americans drinking by Alaska.
Like the perception that the Native Americans were like this really like peaceful, zen, well-established civilization that were all just happy and whatnot, when they literally weren't. Like the entire idea that they were like this peoples that were just like targeted and eliminated off the offset, it's just like incorrect, because like when the settlers turned up, they would like ally with different Native American tribes who hated the other Native American tribes and would like work with them. Like the reason the 7-Year War started, like the reason the first major global conflict ever started was because the British worked, like when George Washington was British, we worked with a Native American tribe, and once we'd taken this French fort in America, the French surrendered, but the Native Americans didn't understand the concept of like surrendering and taking prisoners of war, so they just killed them. And it was that like killing them after they surrendered was what caused the 7 Years' War.
Why kill the Forsaken when you can capture him?
I also thought they were quite xenophobic as well.
Could you go and get the
They'd see
final
like
part? I
a
kinda
white
forgot.
person and be like, "Wow, I hate that guy."
Like they were like
Excuse me,
imagine
I'm
you've
eating
reached
fucking,
like
I'm eating
but-
food.
you've reached like 5,000 years of like human history and you haven't even like conceptualized the wheel yet. Like one of the first basic inventions people come up with, they hadn't got it by 1700.
Based infinite knowledge.
The language was also extremely primitive. Like, have you ever looked at like Native American names?
No, that's just American
like-
general, like South America. We like the
No,
Aztecs
but like
too.
Native Americans, you weren't assigned a name of birth. You were just assigned a name based on what you did. Like, if you built houses, you were known as one who built houses.
What the hell?
If you like took a massive shit by the lake, you were known as one who took a massive shit by the lake.
What's if you're a baby though?
They would just refer to you as like baby. It was like you
Oh
didn't
yeah,
have
this
a
makes
name
sense.
until
But
like
fucking game audio.
you'd been assigned something.
You know, it's
Will
called
Ryan
when the game
ever
audio
not have
dies.
tech issues?
No, it's just
No.
my game because apparently I died when I reloaded and it crashed my audio. I don't know. Never seen this bug before. I'm not gonna lie.
Every time, Ryan, you see a bug that you've never seen before.
No, it's a game bug. It's just some things that come out. I don't know how updating the game just bugs like this. But
But can I
I'm
just
sure if
point
I
out, we
Google
here at
audio
the-
bug, I'll find it.
We here at the Pretentious Plus Players are not being racist towards Native Americans. My best friend is literally like
I mean,
half Native
towards
American.
Americans, no.
Um,
To everyone else, yes.
But like we're just talking about history.
Average history enjoys.
Literally, the average history enjoys is not afraid of being politically incorrect.
How did I? Wait, I don't. Oh, come on. Literally looked at my
Come
audio.
on,
Apparently,
come on.
apparently
Brian,
I
why
muted
don't
my
why don't you just sort things like this out before the game starts?
Because it's not something that.
You,
It's not how that
you
works,
had like
Josh.
4 centuries of me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Also,
eating
some.
balls,
Well,
right?
just, how did I
It's
mute
to
my
decide.
game then? Apparently there's a mute audio button, but I don't know what it is. Okay, that's cool.
There's also like, oh, people called them savages. That was racist. It's like, okay, if you turned up on a land and you just saw some guy sitting by the side of the road chomping on some guy's penis, what would you call him? I think
I wouldn't call him
savage
anything
sums it
that
up
rip
pretty
his
well.
face off.
Well, like literally, they'd eat each other. Like they'd conquer like another Native American tribe and just like eat them. When the Native American tribe didn't surrender, if you lost the war with the Native Americans, you were just dead. That's how it worked. There was no
Well, here's the
mercy,
runaway, though.
surrendering,
Oh,
whatever.
mass.
I guess you could retreat, but they'd still just kill you if they found you. Like,
Same as Aztecs, so they did the same thing, you know.
yeah,
Oh, what's that?
the Az-
Time to sacrifice people.
the Aztecs were a fucking weird culture.
I feel
Like,
like I've opened up
they
doors.
did some like intelligent things. Like, didn't they like set up like farms on top of water or something? Swear they did something like that.
They
Yeah.
also built those
They
sort of
built
pyramid things
they
with
built the
factories.
freaking pyramids and were like, okay, time to sacrifice babies for no reason.
Oh no! In their culture, being shown of sacrifice, everyone wanted to be sacrificed. They're like, right, it's your day to be sacrificed. They'd be like, oh yes. So they just submit themselves and just walk up to the top of the pyramid and just happily die. Weird. I don't know why they'd happily want to die. But I guess they
James,
believe
you
that
can
firmly
relate.
in the Aztec gods.
I guess it's like, you know, like
I can relate, right?
years ago when there was like when you really didn't have much contact with like neighboring peoples, or it would just be impossible to communicate with them. Whatever religion was just taught in your region was just, you just believed it, and there wasn't really much question in it, or whatever. Is like, yeah, just the way it is.
But top tip: don't eat babies or sacrifice humans.
yeah.
It's not.
Nah, that's like not a top tip. That's like in average, you know.
Yeah, stay away from
Is
Planned
that-
Parenthood.
Is that a bottom tier tip, Ryan? Sorry, my bad.
Oh, James, you know Planned Parenthood, the company that does abortions. If you look at
No.
their headquarters, it literally looks like an Aztec pyramid.
Got that whole sub-level on lockdown.
That's even just really good architecture. Or
That's either like we know what we're doing, or the biggest coincidence ever.
That is quite base, though, as you would say.
No.
Yes. Maybe.
Planned Parenthood cringe moment. See, we're
Right.
going to take everyone off today. What do you want to talk about now, James?
Ryan, what do you want to talk about? I know something's itching your mind.
I saw Josh with a girl in town and they held hands.
No, you
Oh.
didn't. I don't talk to girls. Yeah, let's talk about women. Why
He's
don't we
gay.
like women?
Damn, I just figured out something. Josh is gay.
What? No.
Oh,
You said you didn't
damn.
talk to girls, so.
Oh,
Because
damn.
girls are annoying, not because I'm not sexually attracted to them.
I think you're just not a player.
You should have specified.
Literally not. I got called a gentleman at work today. Well,
Oh.
yesterday now.
Already.
Well done, gentleman Josh. Ryan, say something that will annoy the masses, please. And it makes cringe.
Yeah, no, right?
True. Who's dealing with abomination?
Not me, because there's two of them here.
Oh my gosh, I've literally got a 1911 old boy.
Burn, bitches, burn.
And please come
Right, where are you?
I'm just a jug killing zombies.
You're at Jug.
Yeah, I kind of
Right, let's
died.
leave the. Right, let's fall back to Jug.
Have you got the
Yeah, I'm
big
gonna
bitch?
run away. Oh, I've got both the big bitches.
I just used my fucking ring of fire. It's just sat there for ages.
And Ryan, please come save us.
I don't have ring of fire. You're gonna have to kill it yourself.
Yeah, Daddy Ryan, come save us.
Please no.
Please, Daddy
I'll let
Ryan.
you die.
It's charging me.
Shoot it.
Ryan,
You
my
realise
key is being
Fire
pushed
rate
back.
also increases with the Hoya when you look down sight. Right, I've got one of them, James, and you've got one of them. He's
Oh, no,
spitting
I
electricity at me.
left by ammo.
Yeah, that's why you get behind something.
I think one of them's followed you.
Wait, how has Ryan got a coloured gun already?
How do you know?
Oh no, wait, I do have both of them. I do have both of them.
How do I know?
What do you mean? Oh, you look at the freaking stream.
No. I'm just Illuminati, you know, I'm the all-seeing eye.
I'm just good. My gun's just good.
99999.
Hit him in the head, that works well.
Yeah, no shit, Josh. I wonder why.
These guys remind me of the Margwa things off Shadows of Evil.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were designed from.
What's a Margwa? Sounds like
It's
a
just
type
What
of
do you
friendly
mean? You
heads,
played
you've got to
Shadows
shoot
with
through
us.
heads. He hasn't.
Yes.
This group has never once played Shadows of Evil together, right?
No, you played it with. I swear.
I've never owned Black
Yeah, but
Ops
you
3
played
in
Black
my
Ops 2,
life.
didn't you?
No, never in my life.
See, we're going to play the really old
You
gen
literally had it
version
on
of Black Ops
PC,
3 and
what
it's
do you
going to be hilarious.
I never had it on PS3, right?
I said PC.
I never had it on PC, right?
Where's the
I've
code?
never owned the game. I once came to your house and we were going to try and split screen it, but then that didn't work. So I just watched you play it.
That was the first time I played zombies was I was at Brian's house and we split screened the Giant. That was my first ever game of zombies.
Then, wait, on Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
So why didn't we Iron Man split screen not work on Black Ops 3 then? Oh, well.
Because he doesn't have an Xbox.
No, when he did have one.
Well, this
I believe
my
so.
gun's doing 9 damage to this
Got
thing.
one. I killed him with my knife.
Yeah, your knife does a lot more than your gun. Ow, my armor.
I'm gonna punch this nugget.
Stab it. Where's he gone?
Everyone just stab it.
Maybe not.
I've electrified you all.
Just
Go.
Stabbing him. Keep stabbing him, there we go.
Easy.
Can't believe we just killed the boss
Easy.
for stabbing him.
Easy peasy.
One of them
Lemon
spawns every
squeezy.
couple of rounds.
Apple
We know.
pie and bum bum. Why'd you get Packy Punch guns though? It's
Packy
the
Punch
breeze.
is here. Oh, what? Josh, I just watched the stream. I just lagged outside of the map. I
Oh, poor
literally
Ryan.
just glitched through the entire map and went outside the barriers and died.
Oh, what's that? Ryan's dead. Oh no.
What? I get outside the teleporter and then I teleport in the middle of. Did you see it on the stream?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? That's not even fair.
It'd be you, Ryan.
Why me out of all three of us?
Well, why not you?
Because I didn't deserve that.
No one else did.
James, why have you got such shit attachments on your gun?
Wrong.
For one, you've got the attachment that does ADS when you're aiming, and it's pointless.
Well, that's what you do with shotguns, Ryan. You aim
Yeah, but
down
you don't
sights
aim
when you
in.
aim in.
Just get the
I
one
got
that
that attachment.
just get
I've
the
got
one that
the
increases
hipfire
your
one, Ryan.
fucking spread radius, and it kills them easier.
All I've done is upgraded my ammo capacity, bettered my hip fire accuracy.
But the
And just
problem
done a
is
bit
you're
of
not
hacking.
focusing on what the decreases are, so that's why it's so bad.
Well, it's not
That's what
bad.
James does. He'll get like dual pistols, and he'll only concentrate on making it the best like hip fire accuracy he can.
Yeah.
His gun's a
Like-
one shot.
It's
That's
an
round
interesting way to
15,
make guns.
James. What do you expect?
Why complaining then? Getting more spread just means the pellets will go wider. I don't want to go wide. I want to go more
exactly,
vertical.
James.
I
Vertical.
want to go vertical.
You want vertical
Oh.
pellet spread.
Vertical pellet spread.
Yeah.
Well, the problem
Don't
is,
you mean
why are you
Titan?
using a shotgun? Like, what if in groups you're gonna do? Get a rocket launcher.
What horizontal spread gonna do? It's not gonna increase penetration.
No, it increases the fucking spread, so it shoots more zombies at once.
No, it'll still shoot about the same. It'll deal the
No.
exact same damage regardless of the spread.
Yeah, but it has more
But
spread.
whether all pellets hit one zombie or 5 pellets hit 5 different zombies, it'll still be like the same damage.
Ryan, how is the journey of a lonely himself?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Rave reviews. Rave reviews. How is your journey of a lonely cell going?
It's going great.
What's good if I teleport again?
Oh, hey Ryan. Look, you teleported.
Anyone know where the penguin is?
No.
No, the power up vending machine.
You mean the perk
Don't tell
machine?
him, don't tell him, don't tell him.
Yes.
Okay, so based on like things, where would you assume it is?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'll ask for you.
So it should just be marked, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I can't see it. What are you sniggering about?
I'm literally stood right next to it.
I've spoke like twice.
Where is it?
I spoke like twice.
Literally where I. It's like in a room with
I'm
the
barely
M60.
speaking.
Hello, baby.
Ooh, baby. I'm talking to his grandma or someone.
No, I just found an M60.
No, you just kept saying baby and I got it. Zombies. I just realised the electric arrow gives you 10 points for every electrified zombie. If you just get like a horde of 500 and just run in circles around them,
I will let you know
you're
when
just
it's
getting 10 points for just 10 points. Genius.
Genius.
Right, where the hell is this thing?
Whereabouts are you, Jim? Take you to it.
I'm at Power Pack-a-Punch.
Pack punch. Oh, okay. Just go back through the portal you went through to get there.
I'm walking through. Okay, apparently I'm back at spawn now. I have no clue where the teleports lead. To be honest, I'm just going in circles. Right, so that goes to there. And this
Just
goes
come to me, baby.
I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. Oh, you're purple.
Yes.
Oh, I ran right past this. You should have told me that you were in here. I'm gonna just get one more. I get two more. And I'll save the rest of my money. Let's go, champs. Right, can you please say something offensive so that you can figure my brain?
Say something about women. What's on your mind?
Well, thank you for the communication, Ren. It's really brightening my deal. Well, our friends here, well, let's talk about how he wants to spap at his girlfriend's tits. Or
So now
why
I
he
go
said
for it,
Why did he say it, though?
because he spat
When
on
he
her
did?
tits.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Hmm.
Ryan, did you? Well, I don't even know. Unless he's like, he's talking to himself. Well, that's how it feels. I'm just talking to myself now.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
It's not the same without your voice. I'm calling Josh.
He's just sitting quietly for now.
Maybe he enjoys the silence. Wait, who revived Josh?
No one. It's the, quick revive, because I've got the pack punch 1911.
Oh my god, the abomination's already here. Josh, it's with you. It's coming to you.
I'll do my best.
I'm coming to you, Josh. We'll defeat it together.
Peace.
Together forever. Wait, is the music bot in the chat?
He's not in the chat, but
In peace, music bot. You will be missed. Also, Clover's because it's too late. Also, she had like an assessment earlier.
see, this is why we need a Pretentious plus plays Clubhouse, because then we won't have bedtimes.
Oh no, we'll have bedtimes. We'll have each other to snuggle each other to wake up.
Kissing the homies good night.
Kissing the homies good morning.
Kissing the homies good afternoon.
Just kissing the homies.
General. Anyone who finds that concept uncomfortable definitely has internalized homosexual feeling. Oh, Ryan's not talking because it's past 12. Okay, that makes sense.
Ah,
okay,
it's
Ryan.
around bedtime.
We can still be heard on the stream, can't we?
Okay, Ryan. Tell me.
Okay, yeah, we can still be heard on the stream, so we're gonna have to carry the commentary. Do you want the internet to go down? No. So if you sit quietly, we'll carry the commentary. That's great.
Yeah, but if it goes down and your grandma shouts at you, that'd be top tier
Yeah, but if he sits quietly, his grandma won't notice he's awake.
But if he has asked his grandma to come on with him.
Yeah, can your grandma come on the Pretentious plays?
If he asks nicely, we'll behave like good people.
Nice. Literally the case. Right, you just play the game, make some good, entertaining gameplay. That's your focus, and we'll entertain the people with our soft, soothing voices.
To entertain, we'll start off by an interesting game of who can not speak for the longest period of time.
I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, we already did a video on that. And it lasted wait, how long did the actual silence last?
I don't know.
We
did it in a video.
Around 20 something.
The thing is, it works in a video because people watch a video from the start, but if people just open the stream and there's just three virgins sat there not saying anything, then it's not going to be entertaining.
Harsh
James, we're virgins and proud.
No. I had a Coca-Cola, so therefore, I am not a Coca-Cola virgin. You need to be more specific about what type of virgin.
My lips are virgins, so I've never kissed a girl.
Live in your parents?
No.
You never kissed your mum?
Not in the last decade.
Damn. Rest in peace, Mrs. Moxon.
R.I.P.
Dead. Not forgotten. Ryan, what are you going to say?
Yeah, Ryan.
Now Ryan's not here, we can mercilessly bully him, and it's not like he can leave the game. But it's like he can respond.
Ryan hates women. He's like a really cool person who understands that would be apparently dangerous, but just because they won't have sex with him.
It's true.
So true.
That's why he hates his parents so much.
Oh, he says he has us turned down. We can still be heard on the stream though, can't we? Yeah, we can. Okay, we're fine.
Together forever.
Okay. Right, as long as this stream is safe, we should be good.
Don't need to muck around earlier, Ryan. No, coming home from work late. Tell you.
James, talk about ancient Greece.
I want to bore people to death.
Okay.
But saying that if any debates surrounding ancient Greece and Europe around that time, I'm like the base number one individual.
I might just play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's what you should have done for like that assessment. You should have just played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So that's like.
My teacher was assessing me on it. Says, "Did you play it?" I said no, and it went on like a big talk about how he played it and how he enjoyed it and how he learned so much about ancient Greece from it.
See, I hate Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
And then he sent me, and then during our departure letter, what he gave to all the class, everyone getting like really heartfelt messages like, "You've been an absolutely amazing, informed guys. You especially, like Aaron, you're like the best person. You're so funny. You're so witty." And then you know what it said on my goodbye card?
Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
No, it says I can't say anything or much about you, James, because I barely see you, and that was it. He didn't even say like, "Well done, James. Thanks for being on the phone." No, just said that. Like, okay. Thank you for the motivation. And everyone else are getting super sweet messages, and I just got, I didn't really see you or speak to you, James. Sorry. Could have at least faked it and said, "Oh, James, you're so like vibrant." I don't know. At least something, yeah. He could have said something other than nothing, essentially.
I pack-a-punched my M60 and the magazine capacity went from 100 to 90. I'm not sure that's how pack-a-punch is supposed to work.
Did it change the type of bullets it shoots out? Like explosive? Because it does that with some pistols. Like Mustang and Sally done it.
The M60 is the LMG.
Oh.
You know, the famous American LMG used to slaughter thousands of Vietnamese children.
Oh yeah. Not even the best LMG in the world, though.
Not the case. That would be the MG42, right?
Why? Why would you be thinking that?
Iconic.
I was thinking more something British or
Oh,
a PKM.
or like the Bren.
Yeah. Like the Bren or that. I forgot what it's called now. That really good one.
The really good one.
A good one. I actually can't remember its name for the life. Think about American guns, though. They've always been designed so that once you start firing, LMG wise, it's not that great to burst fire them as opposed to other countries. Say the Vulcan minigun. Once you start firing that, you can't let your finger off the trigger, so you shoot all its guns. Because if you do it, it'll actually just jam the gun, and you can't really unjam it that quick because it's a minigun and it's fed by those big metal belts. And then it's American guns. That's all I can say. Just always poorly designed, like the grease gun. Always forever jamming.
Yeah, but the grease gun wasn't like that primary SMG they were using. They had the Thompson at the time, which was their like good SMG, but then they had to make the grease gun out of like scrap metal because they were just desperate for weapons during World War II. It was like because we also used a Thompson during the Second World War, but because there wasn't a good enough like flow of them because of like how difficult they were to make, we ended up designing the Sten.
And the Sten is much more based.
The Sten is very epic. I would say.
Costs less to make, jams less, and looks like the Sterling, which was used to make the Star Wars blaster noise. I mean, not blaster noises, Star Wars blasters, designed off the Sterling.
You know, the grease gun. As the war went on, they actually removed the cock it, the pin used to cock it, and you'd have to like put your thumb inside it and pull it back and forth.
It's because it was cheaper to make.
Yeah, they literally just like, you know what? Screw having a easy piece of metal. You just shove your thumb in the gun now.
There was another American standard service gun that was atrocious and kept jamming. I think it was the one that they used in Vietnam. The
The M16.
Yeah. But apparently that was really bad. It was not suitable for the environment at all, so it kept on
No,
jamming.
I don't think that was the M16. I think there was a different weapon that they used, but they had to get rid of. That was similar to it.
Well, it was a variant of the M16.
Yeah, because they made the AR-15, and then from the AR-15 system, they then made all the stuff like the M16 and the M4.
It was like
an
a variant of
AR-15
the
system.
M16. Or before the M16, it was atrocious. To the point where a lot of the American GIs had to swap out the guns for their AKs
Well,
just
for, like,
because they
yeah.
wouldn't jam as often.
The AK is freaking awesome, not gonna lie.
I'd take an AK over any day.
See, I'd take. See, if I was American, I would take an AK over like the AR-15, purely for the fact that if you get an AK, I think like some kind of like historical significance. You know, like you could import one from like a country, and you know that's being used by some like militia group or somewhere, and that's cool. But if you buy an AR-15, it's just like a factory processed rifle. That's like zero historical significance because the AR-15 has never been used in like any military conflict.
Also, the bullets pack less of a punch as well because it
Yeah,
doesn't shoot.
because it uses 5.56 instead of 7.62.
I was watching a video on Russian assault rifles, and they're actually really, really good for continuous firing. You know, typically guns like you shoot like 300 bullets out of the gun, and it starts to burn up and smoke and set on fire because of how hot the chamber gets. Like I mean, like continuous fire. So like you shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Like an M16 or any British standard assault rifle, it'll just start to like melt because of how hot the barrel gets. Whereas the AK-47 doesn't actually do that. The worst it'll do is just burn the wood. Slightly deformed.
What is it that the Brits we currently use? The SA like 87, isn't it? Something like that. And it's just utter dog tier rifle. It's like this bullpup piece of shit.
No.
It's just like made of plastic.
87's the good variant. It was the variant before that one. And its actual name is like the LA something something something.
Oh yeah, the
I used it in Iraq. I love that when I'm doing that tour around it. So atrocious. Like it jammed just based off one grain of sand. I even held one of them using combat, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
All the plastic mold was just falling off, and it was jiggled in your hand.
It
But
only
yeah, outsource it to H&K, didn't they?
H&K, yeah. You know, a company called H&K makes all of like the kitchen stuff from McDonald's. And I was thinking, like, is it the same H&K that make like the MP5?
I mean, it could be because they both work with steel, don't they?
Yeah.
What would you learn is
if you order any more kitchen equipment, can you like ask them to like slip like an MP5 in there for me?
Well, H&K are really good at making goods. Reliable goods. They've also got that standard slap the gun feature. We have to slap the gun to get it to work.
That's just so good. H&K, if we ever do IRL firearm related things on the channel, H&K, we want to sponsor us. H&K, if you want to sponsor us, we'll happily take that. Actually, no, we'll pay you to sponsor it. No.
Oh, no, we'll pay like 20 pence.
We pay you like 20 pence and you pay us like £20, you know? I think that works nicely.
Businessman doing business, as the businessmen say.
True. I want to be a businessman.
Well, like Donald Trump who does business.
Yeah, literally, I want to just buy out like a shitty apartment building, make it good, and then rent it out to people. And be like,
businessman.
Be the case. Don't you think that'd be cool if you could like have your own like building? You can put people in it and they'll like pay you to live in it.
What issue is you just need to like give me all your money, live in some slums, and then get a stroke of genius based off of your living. condition because you need to get out of that place, and then you become a billionaire, and I give
Am I
you
right?
the money back that you gave me. It's genius, really. You know those? Bore you too much. Because I'll just talk about anything my dad says, and what my dad said is like,
Did you find that when you were a kid, your parents would like tell you things, but it would be like not like a full-on lie, but they'd like alter the truth a bit, and, like tell you something about stuff, and then you would just go out and like speak it as if it's just like absolute fact. Confuse
"What? Like
people.
if you do this, you'll get curly hair."
Yeah, like they'd tell you stuff to, like slightly scare you, and then you'd go out and like spread the conspiracy theory.
Oh, if you keep looking like that, your face will set when the
Yeah.
wind blows.
Just like, but like, it's not even stuff that like parents just generally tell their kids. It's be like stuff they just made up for you.
Wait, what did they make up just for you, Joe?
I don't know. I literally can't remember. I was like thinking about it the other day, and it was like I had a few examples, but now my brain's just like discarded them. See, I need to start like. That's why I Josh and Luke stick brain so we can sleep channel, so I could like write like tons of stuff down, and then like I'd have them there, so I'd like remember to talk about them when we were like live stream and stuff. But otherwise, I just like I think about it, and then I just discard the memories. But like I remember like bits of it. So.
Why don't you do that again then, Josh? Your talking points.
I will like literally next time I can't sleep, I'm just gonna like start writing about whatever I'm thinking about.
You know, I had a dream about you last night, Josh.
Oh yeah, that's
You
cool.
was in my house.
I've never once been to your house.
No. Well,
This
that's
stream may not be historically accurate.
No, it's not. And I was sleeping in the kitchen for some reason.
Interesting.
And then you were talking to a female you just met like 4 seconds ago.
Who?
I don't
A
know.
female?
Yeah, it
What
was
does
a
she look
blonde.
like? Okay, so it could be like a girl I've actually liked.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Okay.
Oh,
No, but it's someone. It must be someone you've seen in real life because your brain cannot actually like create faces. So anyone you see in a dream is someone you have seen in real life.
I just can't remember the face. Hours ago.
Yeah.
But I came in back to the room, right? And then you were like, James, we're getting married. I'm like, oh no.
Based.
And then something else happened, and you wanted me to sign this like agreement for you to get like send this letter to the government. I'm like, what? And then Ryan came along, and I just got confused.
You have really
And then
good
I
dreams.
somehow mid shifted in there to like your
Very
marriage, and I'm like,
interesting.
oh,
Wait, so I married mid.
no.
Oh, okay.
You know what it was? It's because of the award last night when
Yeah, you declared me her future.
No. You declared yourself, and I just wrote it down at the peak.
Now you came up with it, and I said, "No, actually, put that. That'll be funny."
So yeah, I've learned. I have weird dreams. It's probably about Josh getting married to some weird person, and then I was sliding into that. Also, because just before I fell asleep, I checked Snapchat just to make sure you guys are still not having the American debate, and then I must have just fell asleep looking, well, just thinking about it.
That was such a fun day. I can't tell whether she got offended or like when I said that Americans could like conceptualize the wheel. I don't know whether that offended her or not.
Whenever you guys are just like debating and arguing, I had a sit in chat, and I had a
You were just sat there like, I know nothing about American history, so I'm going to be
Oh no,
quiet.
I knew my fair part, but I just didn't want to say anything because I know a middle know. But I just sat there watching you debate. Which is top
Did you
tier
learn
thing.
anything?
I learnt names. Saratoga. I also learnt that Saratoga was not that much of a decisive victory. It only was a decisive victory because of our generals' failures.
Yeah.
Did you know that, one of our armies were getting attacked at Saratoga, and then our biggest army in America was in reinforcing distance. Instead of reinforcing and helping our army to beat the only American army, our reinforcement army was like, they can do it themselves, and then let's going to march towards Pennsylvania. And I lost some of a force, and then Pennsylvania. No one was there, so it was a waste of time. Lost our foothold. Every time I think about it, I think what happened in May.
See, if only we were there. Like, imagine if, like, you and I were, like, the leaders of, like, the British Empire at its absolute peak. It would have, like, sustained and, like, grown under us.
We could have won the war with those basic tactics. If his name is Howe, I remembered his name because he's a knob. Because he lost us the war.
Oh, yeah.
There was 3 times where we could have won the entire war, and he was a general that was with the army, and he just didn't do anything. There was this one time when we won it, and them in New York. Do you know when he said the fog started to rise?
Yeah. Oh, we
Well,
would have
then
beat them.
The Americans started to retreat, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, General Howe was in due course to intercept the retreating army, which you know any retreating army is going to get decimated because they're going to be split and divided.
Mm.
With our big side, you know what it did? Instead of cutting them off, it decided to celebrate the victory.
Right, what did you just say?
He said, "Please help." He's getting,
Ah, okay, sorry.
and he's the same person in Saratoga that didn't reinforce the army. And I'm like, "Bro, why would you not reinforce the army?"
See, I think there's a problem with how we're, like, taught history. But I'm, like, really, like, just naturally interested in history. But we were taught it at school. All we're ever talk about is slavery, the Holocaust, and then the Civil Rights Movement. As if it's, like, the only stuff that ever happened. And, like, as important as they are, those topics never, like, interest me to, like, go and, like, research more. Like, we're taught about all these, like, basic events, but it never, like, piqued my interest. Like, when I started studying history and lockdown on my own, I would, like, study, learn about that, watch other videos, read things, and that would, like, make me interested to, like, then go and, like, study something else that was, like, linked to it.
Can you revive
You know,
me?
like,
Coming behind.
you may, like, be, like, you're reading about World War One, and then you're like, oh, I want to, like, go read about the Ottomans or something. You know, you just, like, keep finding an interest in different stuff as you go through it all. But when I was taught it at school, I literally had no interest to do that.
I can't get Ryan.
Literally no idea where he is. I'm, like, jumping through teleporters and can't find him.
I've gone through every single teleporter, and I've never been on his level once. And I'm sick with that. Oh my god!
Did his silence here?
It was in the at this place here.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah, he's live streaming. I could have just looked at where he was. Brian's just, like, punching the air right now.
Oh no, my gun doesn't do much.
Where you were? Why didn't you whisper where you were to us? We could have come and got you. Because I was about 1 teleport away, but I took the other one. And if I knew we were there. So far the streams included us shooting on Americans.
Based.
Uh,
Was hating on orange generals.
Indian Americans. X. Jumping on bloody George Washington for being a shocking tactician and just being super indecisive.
Okay, James, here's the scenario. Okay, World War II's, just come to an end. The British Empire is at, like, the highest it's ever been. The Cold War isn't as bad as it was at the time, though, and Britain is still, like, financially stable.
Wait, is in this scenario, did we save the world without having to bankrupt our empire?
Yes. So, like, Canada, India, and all that, they're all still, like, safely part of the empire. Okay, how are we gonna now expand the British Empire? Like, what's our what do you think our next move should be?
Just before I say that, I just want to thank all the other countries for being so ungrateful and going away from our empire. I will save the world from Germany.
Yeah, we saved the world from Nazism. What, you abandon us?
No.
Assholes. I'm joking.
We
We
would
still love you. Come back.
Balls to stand up. Big balls. But yeah.
What would your move be?
In a world where we can control our empire, we're not bankrupt from saving the world. And what else? What are those other conditions?
The Cold War isn't like at its like major height, so we're not having to like worry about the US or Russia. But I'm just gonna say the rule for now is we can't like expand on any like well-established nations, so we can't like just go, oh, we're just gonna go and annex France. We can't do that. It's got to be like, you know.
So, learning from history, the first thing I would do
Off.
is... Oh my god, I said again. Where are you, Dead Ryan?
Next time.
I've got him.
The first thing I'd do is to reinforce and make sure that our Commonwealth and that our nations in the British Empire don't defect. So I'd do that by increasing rule and support and the military presence in each country. And then also, you know,
Very interesting.
and then also like aid that nation to become a better nation, as we've always done, as is our nature.
Literally, right. The British Empire is literally one of the greatest empires ever. Essentially, what we did was we just turned up in a country and we were like, oh, look, this place is like really like uncivilized. It's not very nice here. So you know what? We're gonna like build you a ton of really nice buildings for you to live in, and you just like literally living in mud huts. Oh, what's that? You want us to like raise the standard of living massively just by being here? Yep, sure we'll do that. Oh, what's that? You want to get to heaven? Okay, here, read this book. You know. Oh, what's that? You want like economic support and you want to be like a really epic, powerful nation. You want to become like actual moral. Okay, we'll teach you all these things, and literally we just get it. It's literally a thankless job.
It is.
We like
We brought the
revolutionize
world
Africa.
knowledge. What did they? What was?
They spat at us.
Think about it. Think of America. Think of Australia. Think of India. Think of Africa. South Africa to even. I just want to like, get into detail. All the world.
You know what I'd like to have seen the British Empire do?
What?
You know how like after World War II we had a pretty good like foothold in Africa because we'd like taken all the German and French lands. I'd like obviously like, after World War II we'd have to like return some stuff to the French because they were our allies and whatnot, blah blah blah. But I'd like to see us like hold on to like part of the Congo and essentially just build like a train line from what's the capital of South Africa? Cap something.
Capital of South Africa, Cape. You actually caught me off guard there. Cape Verde. No, it's nothing else. Cape Town. No.
Cape Town, yeah. Wait, is it Cape Town? I don't know because we've also got like.
I thought it was Pretoria. Not the capital.
I don't know. I should remember. I should know this. Damn it.
Come on, you're ruining our history.
One sec.
British. Probe your mind. Think. Seeing that all our places had like Cape. Old Cape.
Yeah, we did name a lot of Cape because there's like a lot of like Cape towns in the Caribbean as well. I fell off the roof.
All I know is that at one period of time we controlled the world.
Yeah, it's Cape Town.
All the world's major shipping place zones. So we had Suez Canal, South Africa, the most important ones, Australia, India.
So yeah, I'd like to build a train line from Cape Town, South Africa, to like Cairo, or like somewhere like north, like in Egypt. Like just build like a massive train line across the entire continent.
And that seems quite
cool.
base.
How would that be if there was just like one straight train line from the capital of South Africa all the way up to like Egypt? Imagine like the trade possibilities if you could just like get something, head to like the Suez Canal, and then just like throw something on a train and have it sent to the other side of Africa on a train. How cool would that be?
It was pretty cool. It's not the most important thing though, like I said, because
it's not the most important, but that's just yeah. But that would be really cool to like reinforce it, and it would also like improve our economy in like Africa majorly, because if we have like stations along the whole thing, we could like connect the whole thing, make it much easier for people like get to the urban areas in Africa, and really just like revolutionize that continent.
What we need to do,
which would make them like us more and be less likely to our empire in the future.
This is big brain thinking, Josh. Hear me out. When Russia or China was to war with America, right, what we do? is we just be like little vultures. We'll just wait until both sides are weak, and then we declare war on both sides. Take both flanks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Then you get America back, you get Russia back, and then potentially or China. Oh, you're a genius.
We take them all. We become the
Yep.
dominant world power again. Kick
Yeah.
ass. Take Hong Kong back.
They'll be fighting. They'll have like down to the last thousands of men, and we slide in with like a bloody deck chair, calling all our allies.
Oh yeah, like we go and we make like secret deals with Canada and Australia and New Zealand and whatnot. Like yeah, we'll let them fight, but at the end we are becoming dominant again.
Oh no, you could just like even like give them a deal. Like if you join us fighting, we will give you X amount of land, and then bam, we've got.
But
Like,
then
so much
we like do British colonial thing and just lie to them. Like we'll say to Australia, like, oh, if you help us, you can have New Zealand. And then we say to like New Zealand, oh, if you help us, you can have Australia. And then when the war comes to an end, and they both come and say, okay, we want the land, we can go, no. And then those two will start fighting, killing each other, and then we can be like vultures again and take them.
It's the British Empire.
Literally the case. Literally the case.
And we are the best nation because the only thing that can beat us is bombs. Really, it's true.
It's true. Literally, like
Invading Britain by sea, awful
impossible.
idea. Invading it by air, possible. There's too many air defenses in such a small area.
We're just the best. Like,
We've got the RAF as well.
What can we say?
So air invasion won't work. Sea invasion won't work. Land invasion won't work.
That's why the Britain as an island needs to stay united. Like that's why Scotland shouldn't be able to leave, because if we keep this island together, we have like one of the best, most defensible position in the world.
A referendum, and they decide to stay.
Literally the case. Literally the case. It's so funny, like, oh, we want independence. Okay, have a referendum. We don't want independence. 5 minutes later, we want independence. Shut up. Honestly.
Josh got the ray gun.
Ryan.
Pardon?
Ray gun!
Ray gun, where?
Me.
You? Me?
What's up? Let me pick up. You okay? I'm coming.
Happy family. You want to give a dog a bone?
I got it from the box.
I'm coming. Whereabouts are you?
Ryan, where's the box, my sweet child?
Right, I'm in the big, building at the top. Okay, yeah, I see it. I'm coming down now. I'm ziplining. But yeah, British Empire, very epic.
Always has been, always will be.
True.
Do you agree, Ryan? Thank you for agreeing, Ryan.
Right.
Ryan, if you don't speak, you're gay. You've just been trapped, Ryan. He has to say somewhere else who's gay.
No.
Where's this ray gun you were talking about?
I have it.
Oh, okay. Wait, so were you not telling me to come get it, or were you just telling us you had it?
Well, I got it from my third try in the box, so it's been it.
Okay.
It just came to flex on you, say, oh, look at that.
Okay, cool. Can we do more challenges so we can get the weapon?
Yeah.
Well, someone pay for it though. I'm poor. I say that I need to save money to buy another gun. Unless I get the wonder weapon. I don't. So I'll sing a song. Nick nack paddy whack. Doggy boy no. Doggy boy no. Nacky buck.
What other little passion projects do you have for the British Empire? Like looking back on history, what else would you like us to have done?
Everything.
Just everything. I always thought it would have been interesting if we went to war with Spain and got some foothold in South America. But then again, would we really want South America?
When did we get Gibraltar?
That was a couple hundred years ago. I think we had Gibraltar during the time of Napoleon.
That was our last major war
Nope.
with Spain.
Nope.
Yeah, then Spain's just kind of been a bit crap ever since, hasn't it?
You're just gonna thank Europe for being such giga chad.
Literally, we revolutionized like everything, and then we spread it around the world. Why is everyone mad at us?
Not just France is. Spain, France, and the United Kingdom just literally went around the world like, yep, here's some knowledge.
Here's like a way to be better than ever, and everyone just gets mad at us because we like killed a couple people. Oh, what? You've never killed anyone?
Sometimes has to be sacrifices along the way.
You know, we were like the first people to make slavery illegal. Like slavery in Africa and the Middle East still goes on, but we were just like, yeah, nah, this ain't great. We're gonna stop this now. And then somehow we stop all slavery. What you guys on about?
I mean, we did kind of supply them, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't supply them. We just went to like tribes and says, "Do you want to sell us some slaves?" And they're like, "Yeah, we got some slaves." All right. And they'll just give you their slaves to sell.
Kidding me?
So really, we were just trains. We were just transporters.
Yeah.
You agree, Ryan?
Josh, please.
The Americans are the real bag. I don't have my ability, so I'm gonna have to.
There's about 3 abominations and a bunch of other things.
Don't blame the drug dealers. Blame the druggies. You know how it goes.
Remember that time China said no to drugs, so we just invaded them?
Remember that when China said no, and it's got doubled.
Remember that time like the 7 most powerful nations in the world just like teamed up to like go and dunk on China? That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, this abomination is about to get nobbled as well.
Oh, he's getting nobbled, or he's just been nobbled, alright.
Literally, his mouth round nobbled. Another one, Josh.
Okay.
Nobble this bad boy. He's charging. I don't know why I'm trying to run to the people. Gone purple, it's gone purple. Easy, easy. Right, we're going to do some more challenges then.
Yes, let's go.
Also, me and Ryan can't stay in for too long. Yeah.
True. We'll just
Steady
go to, like,
buys.
around 40 or whatever. What time is it now? It's only 1. Don't want any more perks.
Mm.
You know.
I got to start the debate with mid Snapchat DMs for the lols.
I sent her the link to the stream, but she's not watching, so
Nice.
I'm assuming not. Imagine if she like turned up like Native American and just like got angry with us.
Oh, she got triggered at you.
She definitely did. Like, I just thought we were like joking around, but then I realized she was like actually getting offended and whatnot.
I'm going to tell you instantly. That's why I didn't say anything. I was sitting there like, yep. This is the debate.
See, I think I'm at like the level of friendship where I can like get away with quite a good bit of shit. But like, also, I definitely like held off a bit. Like, I could have been way worse than I actually was. Like, the amount of times she was like, "Oh, you killed thousands of Native American people," I was just like, based.
Or you could just be a giga chad like me, just like not offend anyone in the first place, unless it's you, in which case, you know, it's just.
See, you started it all by referring to me as her future husband.
Oh, it's your idea too. What's the hard? Talk.
Look, there would be like no talk of me of that kind of stuff if you guys didn't ship me in mid. So I think that's where the line is.
We didn't ship you.
Literally did.
When?
Me and mid never ever spoke about the prospect, not prospect or anything, but like ever anything between us until you guys started bringing up the idea.
No, I don't think that's true.
It literally is.
No.
It's
No.
literally true.
No. No.
Yeah, you know it's true.
No, I don't think it is. No. 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 What did you say, Ryan? Thank you.
Exactly wrong. Okay, I got to epic. What are you on, James?
Right. Bruh. Couldn't tell by me saying wrong. Thanks for talking, Ryan. Ever feel sorry, or sad, or depressed? Just remember,
Yes.
there's always one Ryan out there. In fact, worse than you are. Am I right?
Remember that, Ryan. Don't ever forget that, Ryan.
Like, whisper like, go. Ryan, why don't you use text to speech, right? Whip into your mic and get text to speech to speak for you. You're welcome for the idea, Ryan. Anytime. Come on, zombies. It's Uncle Josh and Daddy James. Or both at the same time.
I'm a legendary. You get the
Let's get some
kills.
kills.
I'll stay here with you. Won't kill them.
Maybe if
Unless
I'm
I
about to
have
kill
to.
you.
I'll just like cover your back.
I'm on EPK.
You go. It doesn't take that long. You should be
Don't
able
know how
to do
many,
it, I reckon.
how many kills it actually wants from me though to level up.
Keep going. Got 30 seconds left.
Still an epic, come on. Give me legendary.
Turn around. Go on, one last chance.
Come on, there's like legendary, yes. Got a click.
Go.
Go, let's go, Ryan. Okay, good. Thanks for talking, Ryan. That's a sound I make when I'm running, by the way.
You do get the wonder weapon from these things, don't you? I'm assuming you do a single one every other map.
Let's see why not. Oh, you'll get at least some good perks, or yeah, a good golden weapon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yes.
I got a perk. Just said you're gonna get a perk. You get what you're gonna get.
A perk.
Challenge again, Ninja.
Hmm?
I'll buy the first one.
Oh. It was mine.
What's the other ones for this? I'm just shooting down into Ryan's sword to get the kills from higher elevation.
I got pushed off.
Common! Or is it common?
I want common.
Max ammo. On. I still think something's gone. Oh, they're going to into that's why. Have you watched Darker yet, Ryan? Nudge your head. I can't even see you because you went off the top of that chair, Clark. Come here, Josh. This is higher elevation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Above common, yeah. I've killed so many random zombies. I'm gonna report this game for bugging out. I'll buy the next one as well.
Very easy.
Yeah, I can do this one.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, leave some zombies for us. Cheers, mate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ryan. You had to go and do that, didn't you, Ryan, you little bitch? Around at the biggest toilet, I had to walk up in there and start bopping them. And Ryan just frostbite them. Frostbite them. Like, this is so sad. Let's quickly reload.
Close range is actually pretty close. Like, not like, it's not like super difficult to get.
I'm on to epic. I've gone from common to epic. On epic, get higher. Oh, there's a self-revive there, right? Yeah.
I'm at epic.
That's quite epic.
I know, it's most epic.
I'm gonna get this next one unless it's like
Yeah.
get enemies from a long range because I've got a shotgun and that's really good. And I'll buy this next one too because I've got 45k.
Oh wow. Not doing bad at all.
Where's fueling station? Oh, it's over there. No. Where's fuel processing? You know.
No.
I see it now.
Oh, I'm not really far away from it. I actually know where I'm going. Oh, there we are. Found it.
You ran for the grind too as well.
Let them make sure they're inside first. Is it zombies while they're inside the fueling station, or can they be outside, but we just have to be inside?
Just see if your thing turns red when you kill a zombie outside.
I haven't got to do it yet.
It says kill any zombies inside. Yeah.
See, that's what I just asked.
Yeah, but I need to like say it again just to make sure that sound important. I got a pack of punched machine gun. I like it. It doesn't give me the wonder weapon. Like, please. I would like the wonder weapon. Got the
I'm
mark.
still epic.
That's quite epic.
It's not legendary though.
I'm down.
Not my ability. Come on. What? Oh.
I lost so many perks because I got born attractive. Yeah. Wait, I lost 3. Let's go back and buy some more then. You wanna buy the next couple of things, Josh?
Yeah, we'll do.
Hey, when I actually like right from the start with the shotgun. Finger player. Just when I play with like the LMG or a sniper rifle, I always end up with like 500 kills because I can't get enough kills before the game ends. With shotguns.
Oh, Burger Town, wow.
Burger.
Oh, Ryan, did I tell you my brother started playing the Modern Warfare games? And he accidentally started with Modern Warfare 2 because it was like 2-3 and then he said Call of Duty 4. So I walked in and he's playing Modern Warfare 2 and I asked him, did you enjoy your time at the airport? And he just smiles and goes, no.
Huh.
But did he mean no or did he mean?
No. Smile. On zombies.
Burger Town, Burger Town Zoo. Let's get me to common for this challenge. That'd be nice. I am a common.
Oh, fuck off.
Alright.
I'm not legendary.
You're at what? Oh,
Legendary.
yeah, kind of forgot that the last one didn't actually get something there.
I got it back.
Right, you can go behind the counter.
Yeah.
Also, what do these cheeseburgers actually do?
They refill your health. I'm
Yeah,
assuming. Because it says you can't eat it because your health is full.
Oh, you can't eat it and you get your health back. Kind of pointless item though, because half the time you can beat.
Health regenerates so fast.
Oh, okay. That's back. So right, Tesla Storm is maybe the second best ability in the game. It's just a good thing to, when you're reviving somebody, the zombies can't actually attack you or hit the camera. Like when you're buying something or when you're going AFK, you stick that bad boy on. And the worst part
The wonder weapon.
Oh, you
It's an axe.
want to buy the next one, Joe?
I can buy it for you if you want.
Nah,
No, I will buy it for you if you want to. Like,
Can't
because you
afford it.
bought a load for me.
can't afford it just yet.
Oh yeah, do I need to pack a punch this axe then?
How much did it cost? £2. Oh, we just. Oh, never mind. I thought. No, it's not the berry.
Okay. So I can upgrade the axe.
Coming in here with me, just been chilling and grilling.
Yeah, I'll set it up.
You may as well do these rewards too. These remaining.
Yeah, I can just like, yeah. I'll get the other use perks. Do you like my axe?
What does it even do? Ah, swing. What does it even do though?
I don't know. I haven't had opportunity to test it out.
Adrian, how'd you get that?
This is the wonder weapon.
Cool.
It's a melee weapon, Ryan. Are you happy?
It's like an axe, but like.
It's like it's a freaking battle axe.
It better be a one-hit kill instantly.
I've got a pack of them.
If it is a one-hit, one kill, I'm gonna say like, there's a zombie here.
Killing this disciple.
What's its damage like?
It's alright. But then again, we are around 30, so. I'm
And what?
Alright.
What's your punch? Is it?
I've not pack punched it at all.
Huh.
It like swings through the zombies though, so it like does like a wide range of damage.
Like penetrating damage.
Hey Josh.
Yeah, but it's like horizontal.
Josh, is it a
Yeah.
melee weapon? Like, does it
Yeah.
fit into the category? Because I can heal.
I reckon so.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be overpowered for you, like you. Because it's
Imagine
giving me the
that.
points for melee killing. Look at this. This is so cool.
What's next? What we got next?
It's not very good on bosses though.
Rebuild barricade. I'm gonna go round and around rebuilding barricade. Okay, I can't rebuild that. Okay, I can't rebuild that. We're in good so
Oh
far.
yeah, this game's really annoying with barricades.
I can rebuild this one now. Epic.
Some guy dropped a crystal.
I took one of those up earlier. I don't know what it needs to do.
Ammo full. Oh, I guess it it's your ammo.
Or maybe you need like new ammo to use. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? I thought for a second it might be like, you know how yesterday the Wonder Weapon had weapon mods on?
Yeah.
Well, not yesterday. Hour to toe.
I've gone around to like it's about 13 windows now, and only one of them I could barricade. My god. Where's the
So-
barricade?
The Wonder Weapon variety isn't. It's actually pretty good on this game. You know, you've got the ray gun as usual, and then you've got like the machine one. What's it called? The die, which is like just like a thunder gun type thing, like big charge it up, then it's just like a big shot type thing. And then you've got like the machine gun, and then you've got the one that has multiple variants, and then you've got like a melee one. Like, it's a pretty decent variety. I'm guessing they're all in Outbreak. Like you'll be able to go.
One barrel.
I'm guessing you'll be able to get all of these weapons in Outbreak.
don't know how you
Which
would get
means-
it trick though.
By doing the challenges. Because there's the challenge consoles in Outbreak, but we never do them because we're idiots.
Ryan is an idiot.
I thought Ryan's just expected to do everything.
Ryan's got ray gun. I want him to do everything.
See, when he stops talking, he's good at the game. Watch nowadays, like, getting comfortable walking at night, he's gonna, like, look this up.
Get whipped by his grandma.
Based.
Basic granny moment.
Do you reckon she'll use, like, a belt? A whip, like a standard whip, or like one of those, like, kinky whips? Ryan,
Ryan.
How does your granny whip you?
He just turns internet off.
Base
Nah,
grandma.
that is boxy. And is it Black Whip? Big old Lynn. So why just put her life support on the internet so she can't turn it off anymore?
Yeah. Ryan's granny's in last one. Hey Ryan, remember what the times you turned the internet off me when I was doing important things? Ryan, no. Ryan. Then Ryan's grandma dies because Ryan's a saucy boy.
Oh, trying to make a noise that would happen on the all the head was wee.
That's the exact sound I was making.
I mean, that noise his grandma makes on the machine.
I think that's up for debate. Right. If your grandma died, would she get like a loud beeping noise? What's the
Well,
general
probably.
consensus on that?
Where's Boardroom? Come to teleport around then.
No!
Yeah.
Help. Revive me. Please, quickly, before I lose Deadshot. Come on, Ryan, you've got ray gun. Okay, Ryan.
You ran your dead best. Put dick on my chest. I'm joking, Ryan doesn't. What's Ryan's a honey bun?
I think that was the first time I've died this game. It was second time, actually. I did it earlier.
Where the hell's boardroom?
It's do you know where the machine is to get multiple perks from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, literally just that exactly.
Help. I just got killed by a mimic. Ryan does a new...
Hold on, let me just.
Nuke. Oh,
Ryan's skin looks so funny just walking around with a ray gun.
I like how he holds the gun. Scary. Ryan, you scare me.
You feel like that?
Doobie 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 doobie. You what? Legendary. Oh. Just can you read us a chapter from the Bible like you did last time we was in BC?
I've got it in my hands right now.
So sad.
It
Anyway,
is.
voice.
Once we finish the game, I can read from the Bible, though.
What the fuck? It's like
Well, like
fucking
Just
wind, energy blade.
Just start.
Hold.
What did you get? Did you get the axe?
Yeah.
Based.
Reading the controls. So you just can swing it.
I only ever swung it. Never did anything else.
fuck.
I'll hold LT and it shoots out like a little projectile that spins in a circle.
Oh, cool.
Wait, and it... press up on the D-pad.
I'm dead. I've not got it at the moment, but I'm just getting killed because freaking mimics keep turning up and like roasting my ass.
It's into a gun called Crystal X Storm.
Can someone help me?
We're coming.
Coming. Damn, this one weapon looks sick.
Which portal are you coming through?
I'm down though. I got down coming towards Josh. I mean, Josh. I had a self-revive.
Quick, before I lose quick revive. I don't want to buy it again.
Press up on the D-pad, Josh.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And press left trigger, you shoot out like a projectile from it.
Okay,
Thank you.
it turns into a gun. It turns into a gun. This is awesome.
And it's got infinite ammo if you press left trigger, Josh, and shoot that thing out. You have to hold it to keep it out in front of you. So.
What do you mean?
Is anyone in that thing in it still?
For God's sake, this fucking armor's broken.
Kill
Right.
the mimic.
You need to get this wonder weapon.
I'm trying, but I can't get armor.
It's
Why
lit,
is there so many? I hate these things so much. It's like playing 5AC.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can buy my perks.
This
back.
gun has such a satisfying sound. Look.
I need to get this gun right now. It is lit. It is lit. Where are you, Josh?
I'm near the perk
Yeah,
machine.
look. Me, Josh. You hold that left trigger, look, you shoot out a projectile. If you hold the trigger, it stays in place and it damages enemies that walk into it. And then you let go of it, and then it comes back to you.
So cool. I'm gonna go pack a bunch of. Try and get the axe.
It
Will
turns
help
into gold.
Right, honestly, this is gonna be your favorite one weapon.
It is. It already is.
Whoa.
I think it's a
Where's the
one shot.
trial?
Oh my god, it's a one shot, and it's not even tier 3 pack. I punched it.
Okay. Oh, James. Guys, come to the. I'm at the trial, by the way.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Josh! It's left trigger ability where you hold out. It's a one shot to everybody. 20k
This is-
damage.
Wait, what? Where the fuck?
Okay.
Where's the zone?
Literally is.
That's really. Never mind, AK. And it's machine gun form. Oh my god! Look, it's machine gun form. It just.
It's
melts
so
off.
sexy.
Literally, I'm gonna sell my body to get this gun again.
I just put it in my feet.
Oh my
You can
god!
just sit in a corner and put it in your feet.
Yeah.
Is there a limit? Oh,
Train
it's
the
the end.
train a bunch of zombies through a doorway. Stick it in the doorway.
Bro, what the fuck? Gosh. The fuck?
James.
Frank, come here a sec. You need to see this gun.
It only lasts for a limited amount of time, but if you were like to time it right with like a group of 3.
Yeah, but it's unlimited use though. So
Yeah.
there's very little downside to it.
Right, I'm an epic. I'm just gonna use it to get perks now. This gun is so awesome. Look at us like 3 months after the map came out, we're like, oh my god, this is awesome. Yes.
It's a one shot, guys.
We've had one-shot weapons for like a decade and we still get excited over them.
Yeah.
I've lost my left click ability, left trigger ability. I don't know where it's gone. It's appeared somewhere. Literally.
I really like this map.
Oh,
Bubble
yeah.
Zombies is really good. That's my official position.
What's your unofficial position?
The unofficial position is kind of lazy that they've just taken like a ton of campaign locations and made them into zombies maps. But I also kind of like, I'm half and half on it. Like it's kind of, you know, it's a campaign location, so it's not so it's not like the most original thing. But also they were like really cool locations in the campaign that didn't really get used very much. So you could argue that it's actually just giving these locations much more, you know, exposure, giving them, having them to their fullest potential. Like I remember I was doing the Berlin level on the campaign, and I was thinking this location they built is really cool. Like they built like a big chunk of Berlin. Like it's a shame it's only getting used in one mission, and then they made it into a zombies map. And I was like, okay, that's actually pretty good. Now we get to see more of it.
Gosh, if I don't get the axe, I swear to God.
Revive me, please. I'd be so grateful. I
got it.
Juggernaut in me. You got the axe. Brian's in the book.
Whoa, there's so many fucking buttons. It's a gun.
You're right.
Has your left
It's a
trigger
gun.
gun as well, Josh?
I've still got it.
Josh, why is it a gun?
Oh, I think those people can eat your left trigger, by the way. When I'm have to ban myself jugging that back now. But it's all worth it in the end. Ding, 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 ding,
Shit.
ding.
I love this thing.
Yeah, I can't use my left trigger thing.
How much does the gun do? How much damage?
It's pretty good damage, not gonna lie.
The melee is one shot, and it's like
1,500 damage? Not even pack a punch.
his gun actually shoots like so fast and so much.
Look how fun this is.
I want to pack a punch it.
Come in.
Right, we're gonna have to be quick because keep killing each other.
Who found it? I'm coming, gamers.
Right, I'm back punching it. Let's go.
Should I pack a punch or buy Juggernaut?
Pack a punch, pack a punch, pack a punch, pack a punch.
I could afford to pack a punch or buy Juggernaut.
I like
Hang
how
on.
it's running around the map with this weird axe.
It's such a cool
This
thing.
weird axe, this epic axe.
I don't even know how to use his left.
This
Weird
axe
thing.
is challenging gender norms on a daily basis. That's how cool it is.
It truly
I'm
is.
joking. I'm joking. Challenging gender norms is cringe.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Let's go. Right.
Josh, this thing does
I've got
more
up to
damage
the
than my
second.
main gun, and it's not even pack a punch yet.
Wait, where did I get all this ammo from?
Pistols.
I'm on 341 ammo. Nah, I was on 252 and then it's gone back up a bit. No, it's gonna go up now, innit?
Oh, this is so awesome.
What ammo, what ammo?
I just like built a massive order, then just killed them all. L2. Left trigger thing.
Oh, my left trigger's back. Purple guys here, I'm gonna bat some message day up.
I think the left trigger thing has a charge on it, I'm guessing.
Does.
Oh. What recharges it though?
I don't know, it doesn't I can't see any kind of indicator.
Josh, I'm doing 48,000 damage, pack a punch 2.
Oh yeah. Not good at killing specials that well though.
It's
I mean
not.
armor specials.
That's what I said initially when
But that was like tier 0 pack though, wasn't it? And then there's pack. I think I'll say that instead. It's awesome.
You know, it'd be good with this. The thing that recharges your armor.
it's not letting me use this, it's not letting me use my self revive. Me. Okay, I've lost my axe.
What?
I haven't lost it, it's in my mule kick slot.
So it's technically you're gonna always have it then.
Yeah.
Just to ban your
I think that's what I do. I always put like my wonder weapon in the mule kick slot. I'm gonna go by perks. I always put it in the mule kick slot so that I can't lose it.
See, I've run out of my charge thing now. get ammo for it somewhere though.
You know what I think is a bit overpowered in this game?
What?
The Wonder Fizz machine. Because it's the exact same price to buy it all from the Fizz machine than it is from like the regular machines. So it kind of makes it does. Like maybe it should be like a little like 500 more expensive. Or they should make it so that like buying from the Wonder machine still increases the price of the perks you're buying. But buying it from the regular machines has to be like a flat price. You know what I mean? Like it's still like $3,000 or something. Like so that means like exceeding like what perks were originally on the map. You know what I mean?
It feels, bro. It feels. I wonder if you'd be kind of wacky, as the kids say. It's broken. It's the same with the ammo box as well.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. So little. It just kind of makes it a bit trivial, doesn't it?
True.
You know, oh, I've run out of that. Oh, could buy some more.
I agree there.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan has spoken. And what's your thoughts on Asian women?
Hmm?
Hot or not Asian women.
Definitely hot. Ryan's thinking hot. So we're trying to find if there's a craftable bench on this map. Because there's a repair thingy here that it can build. Where? Since I don't need to get any more kills, really.
One sec, reloading the gun is just like turning the crystal around.
Yeah. Maybe just looking one side of the crystal dry.
And then charge. I don't know.
How much does its ammo cost from the box? Damn, that's a lot. Pack 2's 10 grand.
My gosh.
Where's these poles at?
One sec, it's not insta-kill, is it?
No.
Okay, Pack Punch 2 is a one-shot, like just swinging the axe.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Sorry, I just used it, but at times.
I'm just spinning in circles.
Even if this weapon's a 2-shot, that's still pretty fast to say I've actually swinging it.
And it's got like some decent range on it.
Do you know the manglers that shoot you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's more range than that because I was going against one of them and I hit it and he couldn't hit me.
Wow, let's get him, Ryan. So what you're telling me is if we all just sit in a corner and start spamming RT for the entire game,
Yeah.
why don't we do that then?
I don't know. An abomination just showed up.
Kill it.
You can
Maybe
still
we should do
use
that
your
for
RT attack while you have the LT thing down. As long as you keep left trigger held down.
Yeah, how do you do the spinning axe thing?
Spinning axe thing. Left
Hold
trigger.
LT.
But it doesn't always work.
Yeah, because that's a charge.
Where's the oh shit?
I don't
I
know
don't
what the
know.
indicator is to whether it works or not.
Stop it! Stop! Oh my god, this damage. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, this gun does so much damage. Shoot it. It's insane. Just 15k damage. Fucking legs up.
I fucking hate this abomination right now.
Run in circles and spam right trigger. Easy dubs. You get wrecked. The monkey one on the phone, I can't pick it up.
Yeah, mine's almost maxed.
I'm just waiting to get my money me.
Right, I'm getting my max. Let's go.
So max time of recharge is your charge.
Oh,
Looks
is
like.
it?
Okay, the on the floor thing doesn't do one shot to abominations.
Yeah, Josh, shoot the abomination with your gun. It does so much
I have
damage.
been just experimenting.
We have an evac window. Take if you have to.
See, we're like the coolest people on Earth right now.
We really are.
Like, how could you have a cooler life than us? Is it even
That's what you
possible to be cooler than us? Like,
No.
were the founding fathers at school? No, they weren't. You know why? Because I said so.
Why did you say so, Josh?
Remember when Thomas Jefferson just like went to France to like secure economic aid and kind of did it, and then he just stayed there and just shagged a ton of French birds?
I don't remember it personally.
But I was there. I was the French bird.
Josh, my back's.
Whoa.
Cool. I'm gonna save up for that.
It's gonna
now.
do so much damage.
Do this, Brian. He went to France and he shagged you.
Huh?
Brian's Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
It does 37,000 damage.
Is it true French girls don't shave their pits?
I don't know. Yes, that's
You
the
have a
French
look.
girl.
Find out. Brian, could
Wait,
you
you're
get a
the-
French
you're-
girlfriend and let
You
us
are
know?
the French girl, Josh. You've been knowing this.
Well, I don't shave my pits, so that's the official. French girls don't shave their pits.
Is that a bad thing? Probably.
You know, they should shave their pits.
Do you like it when people shave their pits, Josh?
When women do it, when men do it, it looks weird.
Is it a turn off for you, Josh, on shaved pits?
Yes,
Because if you like, you had a wife and then they had unshaved pits, divorced instantly.
of course.
Of course, of course.
What else did you expect me to say?
Yes, only if they didn't shave them. Apparently, you're just going to divorce them regardless if they shave
Literally
them.
instantly. All morals regarding divorce go out the window when there's unshaven pits inside.
About unshaven bum crack, Josh.
Well, mine looks grim, so I'm gonna guess that like that's a heavy turn off.
The meme is true. Ass is the worst thing.
Literally the case.
It doesn't need to exist.
True.
It collects like clay nuts and shit if it gets too long. Worst thing. I wouldn't wish it on my worst. Actually, I would.
Oh shit.
Would you
I
ever
wish
like get your backside waxed, James?
Goodbye.
A female, like a masseuse, spa lady.
So I don't think I get it whacked. I just like have shit laser hair removal just to stop it from coming back for the rest of my life. There's like I understand like not having laser hair removal on like your beard and shit or like on your body hair because one day you might want to have it back. You know.
But you're never gonna want ass hair back.
No. Why would you ever want that back?
True.
What is the one thing about it that makes you want to have it? Does it keep you warm? Uncomfortable.
Shit.
It's grim. It smells like Ryan's grim.
Oh no.
Brian, what was the ass hair length for your previous lovers?
Huh?
How long was your previous lover's ass hair?
She didn't have any like.
Whoa.
It's a man problem.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
it
never
was.
tell I was inclined to shave, but I don't like the face on my head, the hair on my head. Yes.
You know, you
that-
can because it's a waste of time, isn't it? If you're just going to shave it, it's just going to go like 2 weeks and it's going to be more itchy. So unless you got someone that you want to shave it for, go for it. And there's no point in shaving it because it's going to be uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, what's his girlfriend concept you keep speaking of?
I don't know. I just heard it on the internet from WikiHow.
Interesting.
I keep
Could
like
Hey
anyone
Josh.
watching the stream educate us?
Huh,
Right.
weird.
What's weird?
Brian?
You know that spinny axe?
Never heard of
I
it.
just did it 6 times in a row and now I can't do it.
Yeah, because there's a charge.
Hmm.
Maybe 6 is a limit. Yes. Also, what round we playing on?
50. See, we always say 50 and then we die before it, so I think that should be what we go by.
I don't think I'm gonna die now.
It's
I think
What,
we will.
look what
Okay,
we've got.
right. There's my idiocy, Ryan's idiocy, and your idiocy all in a game together. We're gonna die.
Hey Josh, I have Frenzy Guard, which recharges my armor. I'm not gonna die.
So does the
Right,
X like recharge your health when you use it?
I don't know actually. I tested it.
So overpowered if it
It does. It fucking does.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
You
not
are
even
the most
kidding.
overpowered person on the
It
planet
really
right now.
does.
You should go and fight for like the man who
Oh, that's why I haven't been dying as easily.
should's noticed.
No, I just
Right, how long's
killed
your
a
ass
wave
hair?
of zombies. Bro, it's so broken because it like goes through the zombies.
Your ass hair is broken.
No,
How long is it though?
Zombies. Did it now, folks.
Interesting. How long is your ass hair, James?
Too big to even consider trying to flex about.
Like, mine isn't that long though. Fine.
I've just got too much testosterone. It's just too much. And my dad's like a gorilla. I'm surprised I'm not a gorilla as well.
See, I don't have any chest hair.
Yeah, I don't have chest hair either. Maybe it's
I
because
don't
you
know
and
why.
Ryan are so feminine.
Well, not, I don't know. Maybe there's just like a little Japanese in you.
It's just Asian in general. Don't know why it's associated with Japanese. I know you love it.
No. It's because that was from a James Bond. Like he went to Japan and they were like, "Oh yeah, if you Japanese, like shave all your chest hair off," and then they like did like plastic surgery to Sean Connery so that his eyes looked Japanese.
Oh,
It was extremely offensive, but just hilarious.
I couldn't sellotape his eyes open.
Like they made him Japanese and made him wear like a rubbish wig.
Oh no, connection interrupted.
gosh.
What
Oh wait, that's not never mind.
is it happening to you, Ryan?
No, I'm fine.
Are you able to set his James up here?
I'm in the area with the beast. Oh, I can't get to you. I don't even know where you. I don't even know.
On the east.
I'm in the
We're
room with
both
the
alive.
fucking perks. Perk machine.
Same.
I'm here.
Well, it's about to be same. I'm teleporting now.
Oh, is that a legendary AK? No way.
Oh my gosh. I got so close to pack punching the freaking thing. And now it's not.
I mean, why don't you pack a punch and then buy perks afterwards?
Because I've just lost Mule Kick, so I need to buy Mule Kick back. Can somebody save me? Quickly before I lose Joe. Thank you.
No. I just got down instantly.
I've
Wolf, can you
lost.
save me as well?
If you're a second quicker, I would have kept Juggernaut.
Let's buy the 3 most important perks. Juggernog, Quick Revive, Deadshot.
Mule Kick has made
I have an
itself the most
axe.
important perk.
What's Deadshot gonna do?
Deadshot?
It's directly linked to axe.
It makes the axe's gun a bit black, you know.
Also, I'm training here, by the way.
Cool. I'm like leaving now.
I can't die,
just
by
get
the
my
way.
X
I
back.
literally can't die. I have my thing that recharges armor, and I'm immortal.
I'm gonna sit, and as soon as you die, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised. I heal when I kill zombies. What do you want?
James, what
I
time
want-
is it where you are?
It's the same time as where you are, Josh.
Wait, are we still in the same time zone?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I'm still in England.
It's only Hull, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, why you just docked me now, and I can't.
Fucking healing.
You come to my house now and try and burglarize me.
Bro, I hate
am.
them things. They just fucking heal.
Anyway, you got some tickets. Can you get us some free? Kid, bro. Read this, Josh. Ryan's gonna get us into the deep for free.
Very interesting. Is that what we're gonna do when we all go to your unit for the day? Just go to the deep.
Why wouldn't you want to go to the deep? There's like sharks and shit. Well, not sharks, but there's shit there. Because once you get to go free again for a year, and
Yeah,
Ryan's
it's
gone.
really good.
So if we just like ask Ryan to move like I don't know, 3 years pass, and bam.
Ryan, how is your mum nowadays?
Yeah, alright.
She's still like getting drunk and falling downstairs.
Oh shit.
He is.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh my god.
Ryan, are we ever gonna get to meet your mum one day? Because you met all of our mums.
Oh no, I'm just killing a thing.
That was also in the dream, Josh. Apparently, I was working on a farm that your parents owned, and they paid me £50 per hour to chop wood.
Whoa. I didn't get paid for that.
See, I'm not like any of like related to your parents, so I can just demand pay. Demand a minimum wage. And then what I'll do is I'll find out a dirty family secret, right? And then I'll bribe them.
They literally don't exist. My family's like the cleanest you'd ever find.
What you would say. I'll do some digging and it turns out like that your
I kinda
dad's
wish to-
actually your brother. And like your mother is actually your grandma. I'm like, oh my god. And that your actual real life mum is Leah. And I'm like, oh,
Interesting.
that is a dirty little secret. And then I'll bribe your parents like all the money they have.
You'll bribe my parents.
Or blackmail.
Because Axe makes it way too easy.
Oh no, I'm
I'll
gonna die.
blackmail, they'll accept the bribe.
Never mind.
You know how it be. Don't forget, kids, blackmail's cool. I do it. Anybody else is it not cool? Not cool. Oh, so you're gonna get a duel links round and 1v1 me.
Guys, what the fuck?
You're gonna get a duel links and 1v1 me, Josh.
It's literally
No.
another one.
So sad. Why not, Josh?
So I don't care.
Why not?
So I don't.
Guys, could you help me
But
kill
why?
this thing?
No.
It's really
Maybe.
painful.
I'm
Depends on
coming
the
to one
weather,
of you with an abomination behind me.
Yeah, he's behind me. Wait, is it changed? Oh, it's you. Hey, Josh.
An abomination on me, oh my god.
I've just killed 2 of them.
Oh my word. Holy schmonks.
Hey, Josh. Do you know something cool? This axe recharges armor.
It hasn't been doing it
Whoa.
for me.
What?
Oh, it's true, it's true. Look at my armor, Josh.
It really does reach. What the fuck? This is insane. I mean, what? Can we even die?
I don't know.
We do. Check your armor. Come to Jimmy. Let me recharge armor. Jimmy boy. It's the way you go.
Josh
do the
is about to
glitchy,
die.
glitchy. Josh, I mentioned
James.
Lesson Man.
Josh,
And
there's one behind you.
Watson.
There's like 3 of them.
James, Edgy Train, Eggy Blaine, something, JP Beasley, whatnot. Now who?
I have many Egglises that all involve Eggy. There's Eggy Nobnit, which is my Yu name. Eggy Knicker Sniffer, which is my EDF name. Eggy Brain, as you already said. Anything that's eggy is what I own. Even Eggy Bread.
Are you
we're
an
not
Eggy
speaking
Bread?
about-
Are you an Eggy Bread appreciate?
I'm not an Eggy Bread connoisseur, but that is me, despite me not being a connoisseur of the Eggy Bread. Because it says Eggy in its name, so therefore it's my
Copyright.
Where's your mate? Where's your mate?
Interesting.
I've also learned that in America, copyrighting words and trademarking them is ridiculously easy.
I was about to say, when we become like super rich, should we just like copyright really weird things that are slightly related to us?
You can't even use the phrase Taylor's version in reference to music anymore because Taylor Swift copyrighted that.
Fuck this.
So if your just name's
You know-
Taylor and you're singing like I don't know a cover of a song and you call it I don't know Blue Light Orchestra Taylor's version, what with them?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much more as well. I don't get in America how you can copyright phrases so
So
easily.
you know,
Why?
Marvel and DC Tech, we have a joint copyright of the term superhero.
Yeah, like why? What? Not even like a word that's out there like glim blah 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 or something like that. Or no one's
Yes,
ever going
just
to.
like-
Oh, this isn't gonna good.
You shouldn't be able to copyright the commonly phrases. Or something.
I don't know, James.
There,
Seems a
there's
bit
so many
communist to me.
abominations.
So I go around up here with my level 3 axe.
Well,
Bro,
that's what's going to happen is it'll eventually come a time in the
Killer.
future in America where everyone's got a trademark for every single word and you can't use them without getting permission.
How expensive is it?
And since what? Getting a copyright?
Yeah.
Just stab him.
Not that much. You typically just give it to like I don't know, like a lawyer or a representative. It depends how much they
Just
charge.
keep swinging.
You know,
10 grand?
Reese's. You know, Reese's.
Anymore.
They've technically
Yeah.
got the copyright for the shade of orange they use on their packaging.
There's not even that like unique of a shade of orange, is it? Whereas like Cadbury's, you know that super unique purple shade, that super deep purple shade that you only see on Cadbury's.
Mm-hmm.
They try to copyright that a color that's like I've never seen, or well, I've never seen like
Wait a minute,
It is
I don't even have
it is a
Deadshot.
nice purple.
and they
that-
couldn't
that-
copyright it.
That but that purple is like super. That is Cadbury's. That's just what it is.
It's a nice purple.
Okay, yeah. Once you get it to level 3, it regenerates your armor. We are never dying.
But yeah, they couldn't get a copyright
I
of that
think I might
color.
die.
I don't know how Reese's
mind.
could get the orange.
Yeah, so I mean, it regenerates your armor. It's insane.
It also comes that owns the color of a certain type of yellow. It's weird. How can you own a color?
I don't know.
America's
Capitalism.
weird. America be what you like.
How does international copyright work? Like,
I don't
you know,
know.
if you've like copyrighted a word in America, does that also apply to the United?
You have to go for like so many courts.
So if you're
There's some international copyrighted song like songs for example that they have international copyright.
I get
Well,
that, but
that's
if you're operating outside of the US, could you not use a copyrighted word? Or would like Uncle Sam just turn up and tickle you?
It depends if they've got an international copyright.
International law is cringe, not gonna lie.
It's based. I think I can say Taylor's version as long as I want because I'm not in America, so it's okay, America.
Hey Josh, come here.
I was thinking about recently if I could change like one
Hey,
thing
Josh, get back here.
about my
Josh, get back here.
past and have the rest of
No.
history like still like occur the same, what would you change?
What would you?
Well, yeah, I was thinking, you know how I was conceived in America?
Yes.
I'm thinking I'd much rather be like born in America, but then still like raised in England. So then I'd have dual citizenship. You know, like born to my parents I have now. Like, it affects nothing because I'm born there as like a baby. I'm there for like a week. I get American citizenship because they do citizenship based on being there while you're born, and then you know come back to it. But then I still have like American citizenship. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Hey Josh. I just hit a mimic and it just sort of sent fucking flying.
So it's not even something I could have controlled, but you know, I'd like that.
Yeah.
But I'd still like to speak English because I like the fact that I'm intelligent.
I just don't get when people say like the half something else. I'm like, what? You can't be half
Josh,
something.
this
half
axe is
something.
my
They're one
favourite
or the
weapon.
other.
Not with like ethnicity, you know, like if like your mum's Indian, your dad's English, you'd be half English, half Indian, like ethnic. But then again, you are still raised a culture.
You can't say you're half English, half France, though. So either
No.
you were born in England and you're English, or you were born in France and you're French.
But then again, like in Mid's case, she was born in England, but she was raised as an American.
Oh, sorry, but she's English.
Interesting.
It's like people who are like, oh my god, I am 1/20th Irish. What?
Oh.
I am 1/20th Irish, so therefore I will celebrate.
You're either related to Genghis Khan or you're like a little bit Irish, because either way, one of them shagged their way into your family tree somehow.
Or as we've seen in America, you're half Italian.
Oh my gosh.
And everyone in America is half Italian.
I freaking love the Italian-American accent. That is such a cool accent.
It's so cringe. People are like, oh my god.
Hey Joey, we're gonna go make some pizza and shoot up a car and hey. I freaking love it.
Triggered by Americans that say that they're Italian when they're American. Like, no, you're not Italian. I don't say that I'm 1/4 Welsh or 1/4 Scottish, do I? 1/2 British, English, 100% British.
Do you think America like has a culture, or like white people have a culture? Because people say like, oh, there is no culture for like white people.
I think that's why Americans say that they're American, say that they're Italian, because they don't have that much of a good culture there. It's just a melding pot, really.
Mm.
Like,
but there is, you know, like a culture of apple pie, guns, and obesity.
Yeah, but is that?
Imagine being obese.
When I think culture, I think something like Japanese, like wearing kimonos or drinking like.
But like when I think of America, I think of like the extremely stereotypical, you know, like cowboy eating a burger, shooting up a school type thing.
I think similar, apart from cowboy.
Josh, my health was on 18.
Burger.
I was on 18 health.
Are school shootings part of American culture?
Yes. I think it's happened sufficiently enough to say that, yes.
So, wouldn't America like making steps to like get rid of school shootings be an attack on their own culture?
That's a good question. Yes, it would be.
And do you think maybe because of how little culture they have, maybe they're preserving it so they've got something to identify with? We need to stop talking.
Remember up on the internet a couple of weeks ago when they found out a school was what?
You want a chopper gunner?
Just a white American here.
You got a chopper gunner?
I actually like have a lot of respect for America.
I can't use the chopper gunner inside the ether, so follow me.
See, I wish I was a citizen of you.
Where is it? I think it's in here.
James is an American watching, but it's not the usual American. Big. Nice to have you here.
I just like bullying American just because I'm British. It's just how it is. I'm so sorry.
It's not just American people that we see, James. It's kind of like anyone isn't like you.
Come on, James, are you?
Yes.
James will like maliciously bully anyone who is an Aryan because he's an Aryan.
I cannot confirm that or deny.
Oh, you got a
But I will
minigun.
say that,
James, I literally just bought a
To be
minigun.
honest, I would say that it's white culture, but people will say that. I think there's white culture. I think white culture is, you know, like, I think Blink-182 is a staple of white culture.
Josh, let's go.
Being really good at war, I think that's a staple of white culture. We're clearly the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
James, what else do you think white culture is?
Being really bad at seasoning food is very whitish, but
yes,
I don't know. All the top chefs pretty white to me.
They're like, oh well, you colonized the world to get loads of food and spices, but then you don't eat it, and it's like, okay, well, you didn't know how to grow food before we came along.
Josh, please kill this thing.
What thing?
That.
Where even are you?
Hey James, you're about to die.
Whoa.
Man.
I'm in the usual
We both
spot.
died at the same time. I can use my healing ability.
I'm saying please don't die myself.
I'm just walking around with this axe. It's overpowered. It's like playing freaking Skyrim, and I'm just like
It's so
fighting a bunch of
fun, innit?
skeletons.
I've got 2 of the fucking big cunts on me.
James, that's one thing. I was actually thinking I never want to play Skyrim again.
Why?
Why?
Because I will literally just do the exact same thing I do every time. Like, I will start off the game, and then I'll do either the Companions or the College of Winterhold, and then I'll switch and I'll use either, like, you know, like a combat thing or
Wait,
a
did this
magic
thing
thing,
just
depending
despawn
on
and
what I'm
respawn?
doing. But I play Skyrim like in a really autistic way, which just means that like if I were to do it again, like I'd do it and I'd enjoy it, but then I'd think back on it and it's like, okay, I just did the exact same thing I've done like 6 times already.
Now, what you do, right, is as soon as you know you finish the tutorial and you get out of that dungeon place. So after you've clearly chose the, oh my god, what are they called again, Josh?
Rayloff, the
No, they're not.
Stormcloaks.
Yeah, the Stormcloaks. Actually, you always choose the Stormcloaks.
Yeah,
You
Stormcloaks
go
are
to that
base.
mountain mission in that Winterhelm sends you to, but you do it before he even sends you there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then I pick up the quest that way. That would be doing it differently, not gonna lie. But
Right,
yeah,
that's
I
it.
just think
Skyrim again. He's got.
no, but I just think I know the game too well that it just I could play Morrowind or Oblivion and like genuinely have like a fun time exploring.
What the fuck?
But like I couldn't do it with Skyrim anymore just because I played it
Josh,
so many times.
is there an abomination on top of you?
There's 2 abominations on top.
Is the one
but
with
I'm
no
dealing-
health? Because he just teleported away from me.
I don't know.
I was literally
There's one
shooting
with
him
half
regularly and just pieced out.
Oh yeah, there is one with no health.
He just pieced out when he went after you.
Lol. Well, he's about to die. But yeah, I would like to play Oblivion and Morrowind and Daggerfall. Like play them. And Elder Scrolls Online. I'd like to do a good playthrough of them. Like I just don't have the time.
Very, very busy man.
I literally am.
Why don't you play Fallout? It's made by the same people.
I've got Fallout New Vegas. So I was gonna play it.
Oh yeah, Josh, I've just
Fallout
got God of
4 's
War
pretty
because
good.
it looks really cool.
I thought I'd start with New Vegas and then like 3, 4 because Fallout 1 and 2 were made by a different company, weren't they? They were a very different game. From what
What,
I've
just
been
top down or something?
Yeah.
Sound.
And we'll keep going. 50, I think, would be a good place to cap
But
off.
I've got uni in the morning.
Work.
Do you guys want to stay up all night?
No.
Okay.
How about
I'd like
46?
Shall we exfil at the next exfil? No.
Yeah, that's 46.
Okay. Is that okay with you, James? Very epic.
Oh, it become that time of night again where I start doing that
I'm gonna
really
lie,
weird
Josh, I don't
whispering
think we're gonna
voice
die.
I did last night.
This axe is so. Wait, is this
I don't
axe
know
on
where-
Outbreak?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I might stay up for a bit, watch TV, and then go back to sleep, and then wake up for work.
Josh.
Yeah.
Is this thing an Outbreak?
I think so, because they do put all of the wonder weapons into Outbreak.
Okay, what's it?
That's what I was thinking, like, we can do, like, a game of Outbreak. Get, like, the Axe, the Ray K, Die, whatever the Moida Totem was. We just, like, have an absolute laugh. Like, we can all get Ravens as well. Like, if they're all in Outbreak, then that would, like, make it more fun. Like, if we play Outbreak, but we try to concentrate on trying to get wonder weapons, I think that would be interesting.
Was you in the party the last time we were all in the party together, right? When I started whispering into their mic, us probably wouldn't go to bed. Did you leave?
Oh, no, he wasn't. I'm dead.
Oh, Josh is dead.
Literally, for like
Where are you,
10 minutes,
Josh?
for like
Oh.
40 minutes, wanted Josh out. Me and you were
Yeah,
just
no.
whispering like,
No, because Ryan left and then she joined back for a reason. And we were just whispering into the mic.
very spare time. She's like, I wanna go.
I'll go to bed. I want to stay here with Josh. And then she started talking about like my veiny arms and whatnot. And
That's what she likes about it. Like,
she's like,
other than your personality, like the veiny arms.
yes.
Josh, how do you feel like veiny arms apparently is one of your defining characteristics?
Not against it.
I mean, I would have rather had like muscularly defined legs as a characteristic. Though.
Yeah, but I don't train legs, so.
Thick thigh boy. Or it could be like built like Ren, like a skeleton.
Ryan is literally the scrawniest thing I've ever seen. Ryan, why are you so scrawny? Explain yourself.
Tablets.
Nah,
Lay off
what
the
it
meds,
is
Ryan.
that he eats his pasta unseasoned.
What?
Lay off the
And
meds, Ryan. I'm telling you.
No,
Then you're right now, right?
I'm not on them anymore.
Maybe eat less plain pasta and less steak and
Well, you see,
or like
Josh, it was a common occurrence that people kill themselves with the medication that I was on. No, I'm joking. They didn't kill themselves. They just
So,
died.
Ryan, is it having ADHD that like stunted your growth, or was it the pills they had you take for it?
Huh?
Like, you know how you're like really scrawny? Like,
Yeah.
did ADHD do that, or did the pills they gave you for it do?
Basically, no, the pills did this. Basically, there's a lot of cases with the ADHD pills, and
See-
a lot of times they're not being prescribed now. Basically,
'cause
they
I was
fuck people up.
Okay. Yeah.
Physically and
Like,
mentally.
They
And
numb your brain, then fuck
yeah,
your
it
growth.
basically
Like,
underdevelops your brain
why
and
not
makes you
let the
moody and
kid-
drowsy.
like kids are supposed to be just like out of control. Anyway,
Basically,
so, like,
Josh, basically, if you, it
Basically.
learns you, like, you don't control it because it's on tablets. So I got to the age of like 15 without having control of my ADHD, and it is not a good feeling.
can imagine.
Like, I can control it now to a certain extent, but it was horrible, you know.
Yeah.
So I would be a lot taller now, but you know.
I was thinking
same.
if like in the future I'm told like one of my kids have ADHD, I wouldn't have them take the pills.
No,
Like, yeah,
don't
no.
put them on tablet.
They-
Put it this way, I'm pretty sure they
they
won't
can
prescribe
be-
them anymore.
The amazing out of control people that I was best friends with when I was younger, and then they can learn to control it in an adult like way. Not an adult like way.
Well,
but
that's the thing. You're
human
supposed to
way,
get them to control it, and they just like Josh. Do you know
and-
Clover?
and
Oh, she's
not
sensitive
me.
to loud noises. That's
Yeah.
because she can't control ADHD. I can like drown stuff out on that, you know.
Which sensitive to loud noises.
Basically, do you know when you clap your hands and she freaks out?
Ew.
Any noise any noise you make startles the shit out of her.
The more I learn about shit like pills and all that, the more I like heavily dislike them. Like antidepressants were like designed for if like someone was like literally just trying on like the edge and were literally trying to kill themselves, and they had to like zombify them until they could figure out what was going on. And now
Oh
they
yeah,
just,
that's
like,
what
give
ADHD
them to
tablets
anyone
do.
with and now they give them to like anyone with depression. It's like, oh yeah, take the antidepressants, and then you just zombify them anyway. When you know, surely the better way to get over your bad feeling is to like feel through it. I've been told. I don't know.
From your thoughts.
I'm just the average autistic incel who doesn't understand emotions. So
Wait, is it Ryan ahead of themselves?
Ryan's
I mean,
Ryan's the head of Ryan's got like the biggest incel persona, even though he has actually had sex. Ryan like just hates women because they won't sleep with
it's
him.
unconfirmed. I didn't see.
Ryan, I don't get it. He just like hates on women, even though like he has got with them. But like me and James have never been anywhere near a woman, and we're
Well, you'll
like,
understand eventually. It's alright.
we just casually bully women, but it's nothing like
Oh,
incel.
I just bully people that
Yeah,
think differently
it's-
than me.
I've been told it's wrong to discriminate against unintelligent people. Like
Some people.
my parents, like there was a kid at my work, and he essentially like was playing on his phone while putting acid on a grill, and he poured the acid all down his arm. And I said,
Acid.
yeah, this like acid stuff you need to put on the grills to clean them.
Huh.
And he wasn't wearing any of the safety stuff. And essentially, what they did was, because he did that, they banned us all from wearing headphones, because he had headphones in at the same time. So I said, well, they shouldn't have banned us all. That guy was just completely unintelligent, and he should have just been banned from using headphones. And they're like, oh no, that's discrimination. I'm like, so? Like, discrimination isn't always bad. As long as it's against, as long as it's not for something someone can't control. Like, that guy's just unintelligent, so he shouldn't be able to like play on his phone while he works, like on the
Why
night
do
shift.
you like one earbud in
Shit.
at once?
Pardon?
Oh, come on.
As if
My
when you
arm
have one
broke.
earbud in at once.
We're just not allowed earbuds in at all. Because of him, and him
Well,
being
that
an idiot.
sucks.
Which I think is discrimination because they're discriminating against the masses for the actions of just one unintelligent person.
What?
Ow, 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 ow.
Brian, how does it feel to be unintelligent? So I can't like work
It's
out
not
how
that
it would feel to just
unintelligent,
not know stuff.
it's hard to
Because-
explain. I think differently
does it
to how
feel?
you would think.
But like, I was watching a video and they were like into these like low IQ criminals, and they were just like, "Oh, yeah, I wanted to stab the guy," and it's like, "Well, didn't you think about any of the effects that would have on him?" Or, he was just like, "Nah, I didn't. I wanted to stab him." And he's like, just someone with like a sub-8. It's completely unintelligent. It's like, I don't get it. And then like, why
Well,
am I?
that's not why you get low IQ. That's just the medication that
No,
was
that
on.
is just having no intelligence. Like, just not like. And is intelligence natural? Like, are me and James just like naturally more intelligent? And if so, is it linked to genetics, or are you like raised in a certain way that makes you unintelligent?
Well, well, the reason I'm intelligent and the way I
You're
think,
not
how I
intelligent,
think,
right?
is ADHD tablets. They literally fuck your mind up. Like they completely destroy it. And
James, what do you think? You're the smart one.
Well, it's a very interesting psychological debate, and no one knows the
Literally.
answers to it. People argue that you're born as a blank slate and you learn from your experiences, but the people believe that you're innately born with intelligence and can reach a higher cap. Or some argue that you're not born a blank slate, but you've got a range and you're just naturally going to reach a certain IQ regardless. But the thing is with IQ is no one knows how to really, how it works. How do you measure if someone gets smarter based off genetics? Because there's only one person you can study, and you can't remake that one person, can you?
No.
Unless you like manage to clone that person and give them identical experiences. There's no real scientific way to prove how you gain intelligence. Really, I mean, what effects?
well,
Like, I'm not against all unintelligent. Like Ryan, he's a great guy. He has so, right, but like some unintelligent.
Ryan. F-R-E. Looking around.
Ryan, do you not know how to spell?
no, I'm dyslexic, Josh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Does that affect it? Like stuff like dyslexia, autism, ADHD? Does
Dyslexia
that,
and
like,
ADHD
have
are the
a
worst
direct
combo.
effect on intelligence? Because that is a natural occurring component that occurs at birth.
I don't know. I didn't even know I had ADHD until dyslexia until recently.
And also, have you noticed that we've only found dyslexic people as humans started like reading and writing? Before we had reading and writing, dyslexia didn't exist.
Oh my god.
So let's stop reading and writing, and we can get one mental disorder.
Yeah, we could literally wipe out dyslexia.
And I've noticed that people start to become more depressed when they were happy. So let's make people sad to start with. So they
Oh my
can never
gosh!
be
So then, if you never feel happiness, then you never know that like there's something to be happy about. Let's make the entire human race just like a depressed zombie that just has just like this set routine, which they've never known outside of because they've like never experienced anything, and then they'll all be on like some.
a sad person attached to a machine that can't see anyone or have a girlfriend, can't eat or drink, who can't see or smell, who can't hear or touch, and who can't feel. So therefore, they'll never know what they're losing. Because if you've never known what you had in the first place, they're not going to be depressed. They're just going to be happy that they're alive. Because, and either how we'll even know they're alive, it's genius stuff. And then we can have like a select few individuals, like me, you, and Ryan, for example, that will live above everybody else, and then control them.
I think you've just described like your communist utopia. I'm dyslexic. Dyslexic people are cool. Ryan's dyslexic. I have a brother who's dyslexic. And like, they may not sound the most intelligent, but they do say some like very intelligent. That's what I have noticed. Like some people who are like really intelligent do like suffer from generally sounding unintelligent. Like they'll say like something that is intelligent, but they'll just say it in like a really good way, and then they get laughed at or unintelligent. It's like, no, what they said was good. But
So what did
Oh,
your
they said
brother
it.
mean then when he says you're gonna eat homosexuals, Josh? What
Josh.
would that one?
Are you basically saying that we say stuff differently, like no one understands?
I'm saying you like talk on it. I'm saying like you talk on a different wavelength.
Yeah, Josh, have you ever seen me
Like-
type in chat?
No, like, and I kind of understand it because I'm half and half in it. Because I'll say stuff that's like really intelligent, but I'll say it retardedly, and then people won't take me seriously. It's like, you don't understand what I'm saying, but they're just not thinking on the same like wavelength as I am, so they're not able to understand it.
That or you're awful at explaining it.
No, because like, and that's why I can interpret Ryan well. That's anytime Ryan types in chat clips like, Josh, can you please like decipher what you're saying?
I know what he's saying. I just have to read it like 4 times because it's like it's talking about one subject and then the switches subjects like
I get it.
calls me.
I get it like straight away though. I always know what he's talking. As long as it's not like misspelled to like, I can generally understand what he's on about.
Plus, it's really funny when you're having an argument in Snapchat, Josh, you just misspell words. I just
Yeah, I was like misspelling words, but bullying the Americans for not being able to spell.
like, Americans, you're so awful. You
Oh
make
God,
the
I'm gonna die.
English
What
like
did
awful. Learn how to spell, but you spell
Yeah, spelled wrong. See, but then there's the question there: what was I prioritizing, making a point or being comedic?
When you argue, you have to make sure that you get it right first time around. Spell like spiel. Oh, nice. Spell spiel. Or say spiel. Oh, Josh, there's another text in the chat if you want to read it. I know
From
you're
having
reading
dyslexia, I feel like you can break things down better, and we say it.
Oh God,
Maybe
I'm
not
gonna
better,
die
different.
100%.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
an
that's
SOS,
what
I've got
I've
like 3
noticed. Like,
abominations.
with like some like disabilities, like autism, ADHD, like yeah, you've got like a handicap in certain areas, but you're also like much better in other areas. Like,
In that
Well, like killing people.
advantage or something, where you just
it-
excel in one area.
yeah, it's not all like, oh, you're bad at this, and then you're average at everything else. It will also like, I don't know, in like enhance other areas.
Just think of the world as having skill points, and you've got like 100 skill points. And you might have like 15 in language or whatever, but because everything's so low, you just might have one in like a high ranking. I made the worst ever
That was
analogy ever.
Oh
See,
shit.
that was an awful analogy, and it was explained terribly. But what you're saying was correct.
That means
So-
that I am a savant. I am genius.
Hmm.
Thank you, Josh. I tried to make a reference to Call of Duty, but it didn't work out, did it?
No,
No. I think I'll just stop trying to make references, or I die of cringe.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep getting stuck at the fucking perk machine. I'm trying to get perks and it just freezes me in the fucking
I'll
perk
come
machine.
protect you, Ryan. Don't worry.
No, but you know when you...
I'm
Oh,
dead.
well, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead.
Don't speak too loud, Ryan. Mummy Lynn might come down upstairs and turn you
I'm
off.
dead. You know what's funny, Josh?
What's
I
funny,
just
Ryan?
bought all my perks, and I have no
See,
money.
we always like set a goal of what we're gonna get to, and then we just muck up like right before we get there. Well, we'll get to around 50, it mucks up around 49.
Yeah, but it's
See, we're
because
now
I get
dying around
perks, and I get
45.
stuck in the perk machine for like 10 seconds, and I'm just fucked.
The plan was to get around 46 rounds to connect well.
I don't think I'll make it.
Oh, of course we will.
I mean, my gun's still good, because it's a fucking AK, you know? It destroys.
I really like this wonder weapon because it has like a satisfying shooting when it's packed, which no other gun does.
Game sound low. Emulate the noise for me, Joe.
Oh no, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking die, I'm gonna fucking die, da.
It sounds kind of like a Tommy gun.
What does that sound?
Guys, there's two behemoth things.
Realization of it.
Revive me, I've got the ray gun.
Yeah. I'm speedy as out.
Yeah, oh.
I was watching Taken with my family recently, and my dad was sat with my sister, and he's this guy here, he has a Tommy gun. He's like, yeah, actually, that's an MP5.
God, I saw that, Josh.
You see how low my health went.
Yeah, the axe is no longer one shot. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
is
know.
one shot technically.
It's not been one shot
but
for the last 2 rounds.
it's two swings to kill. But like, it's a one swing and a two swing.
Yeah, big,
Oh my
big
God.
thank you for interacting with the chat. Doesn't usually happen.
Oh god.
Very epic.
Very epic.
Big Bigster has gained very epic status. Bigster big
So-
actually.
Hey Josh, I think someone should have Ring of Fire in this.
Interesting suggestion.
Yeah, because it'll kill the bosses, won't it?
Yes.
Oh god, I'm fucked.
Really?
Run, run, run.
Usually it's
Run,
Nope,
Ryan.
nope, nope.
like 2 sentences.
Oh no.
I've died.
Oh, this isn't good.
Man.
Hey James,
You're
need your help.
letting down the team.
Need your help.
Why?
I have no, because I have no perks and Josh is like.
I've only got down 5 times this game. Very based. See you guys, what happens when I try?
I'm trying to buy armor, but I can't.
I've got my perks back.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, there's so
Okay,
many
dying
things
with mule
trying to
kick and then
kill
getting your
me.
mule kick weapon back fulfills your ammo. But then again, I realise that's not really important on this game because of how easy the ammo is to get.
Oh my god.
After this game, you're going to go into Snapchat and annoy your American friend one more time so I can.
She hasn't replied to
one
my
more
last
time.
message.
Shit.
Reach out, Josh. Or else. Yeah, because you're the internet chat reader, aren't you, Josh?
Come on, game.
I just know more about American history, so I can annoy them more effectively. You guys ever take shrooms?
Oh,
so
oh.
no, some guy just asked us if we've ever taken shroom. Big
All the time, all the time.
every live stream we do, mate.
Said that.
I just like scan the room to make sure there's no fence.
Oh god.
Shrooms? You mean like chestnut mushrooms? I do enjoy eating those if possible.
What would we actually be like on shrooms though? Because we're pretty fucking nuts in general.
Well, me probably wouldn't
I've-
change.
I've been
you
accused
just
of being
you just like go the opposite direction though. What do you just like go unconscious?
I'd be quiet.
Maybe it's anything more wacky, right?
Nah, I don't think so. Well, I hate when 10 times
Is
more.
that possible?
James. Oh yeah.
Ryan.
I was gonna say.
Let's go, boys.
Hey Josh, I don't have my axe, so you know.
Legally, we'll never take
It's fine. I have an axe.
I don't even have
the
armor.
answer.
Let's get out of here, boys. So you two have to go to bed, guys.
It's true.
Hey, does anyone want
Everyone's
to get like
supposed
a
to be
helicopter or a minigun or a fucking missile strike?
I've got a. What you get me, Ryan?
The helicopters here. Eliminate 124 hostiles.
Quite easy. If we have a chopper gun is.
There's an abomination here.
James killed the abomination.
No, there's on the runes.
I'm gonna get a missile strike.
Well, sorry, I have to say it at least once today.
No!
Kenny Wong, no!
I was half a second away from pressing the missile. No.
Oh, we're gonna have to leave Ryan behind.
No, we're not. Never leave a man behind.
Missile! Missile!
Let's
Double
fucking
kill.
go. Right, let's get out of here. Get it, boys.
Bro, your axe
Whoa.
isn't. You're carrying your gun axe.
Wow.
Very epic, boys. It was a very epic game. I really enjoyed it. Oh,
I think the axe made that. 5 downs.
got 11 downs. Wow, Ryan.
I
you,
seen that.
like-
Just a white
Really,
American here.
Ryan.
Wait. I got the most kills.
Oh wow.
Kills that count.
Wait, no wait. We're actually. This is
And
the
the
first
most
time,
critical
Josh.
kills.
Josh, this is the first time we've been so
Critical kills.
similar.
Yeah.
James is normally like 6,000 behind.
Just like to save thank you to everyone who watched the live stream. We've had fun. This was a bit like off the heel. I kind of like woke up 5 minutes before it started, but thank you everyone for watching. Truly appreciate the support and the likes and the views and all of that. And we should be
that good
streaming
cheese.
next Saturday. If you'd like to return for that, because I'm working Friday
Previous.
night. So see you all later. Hope you have a good time.
Next
Have a good
Saturday,
life.
2077.
Would you like to say goodbye in like different languages?
Hey,
Sayonara.
Ciao, ciao.
Josh.
Ching chong.
Josh, I'm very sad.